Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are back. Okay.
Hello.
It's like we never left.
Hello, everyone.
I know. Hayden's still on his own little spot over there. And by the way, everybody, I think I fixed the connection issue, hopefully. We will see.
Cool.
What do you mean when you said you had to come save me? Oh, Stingray!
Oh.
Well, that is what I meant, Dick. What do you mean I need saving? Oh my god!
Right.
Sorry, Nick. None of us have beds but you.
You all got the same pet.
So Nick, just out of curiosity and well, I mean, obviously there's not like a huge swath of PS5 games, so I think I probably just answered my own question. With do you find that you play more PS4 games on it, and benefit from the load times and ray tracing and all that good stuff?
Because I played my fill of Demon Souls, so now I'm
What
mostly
the
just
heck
going
was
back
that?
through PS4
Oh, it's
games.
stupid.
Ratchet and
mana
Clank
thing.
Rift Apart is fucking excellent, though, from what I've seen.
That's
if you're
what I
into
hear. I'm just not a big Ratchet and Clank fan.
Come at me,
I'm
Stingray.
not really either. I wasn't a huge fan of the 2016 one.
I was
It
told
was
that.
cute, but there just wasn't a whole lot there for me, at least.
Alright, I'm in now.
Oh
was
my
told
god,
that
that Stingray in the sky's on fire. I forgot to come on. Blah, 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 blah,
You
blah,
were
blah.
told that what, though?
Oh, I was told that even if you don't like Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart is actually still worthwhile because it's a system seller.
Oh, yeah. No, it's because there's a guy that I know, and Ratchet and Clank is literally his favorite game series. And so he's, huge into it. But, yeah, I basically watched him go through probably 3/4 of Rift Apart. And,
Thank you.
hi,
Is it as
Allie.
pretty? Is everybody
Hey,
saying?
Allie.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, she just left the room. James said hi.
So did Hayden.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say,
they
fuck
did.
just James.
Cat's downstairs
Oh,
rewatching The
okay.
Greatest Showman with the baby.
She said hi.
Yay.
And she said bye. Alright.
But yeah, yeah, Rift Apart is definitely. I wouldn't say get a PS5 just for that, but because I really wouldn't say to get a system for just any one game. Period.
I
but,
like.
I don't know.
I hate it. I really do hate it when people are just like, "Oh, you need to buy this system for this." If you buy the system for one game, you're stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
call me stupid.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna say because to be fair,
I'll be honest. I buy Xbox for Halo. That's about it.
yeah.
Right, but you use it for other things though. You use your Xbox for streaming or not streaming. Sorry, streaming Netflix and all that fun stuff.
No, true. But I mean,
Yeah.
I could just get a different
I
TV
mean-
that does it.
My point still stands though.
Yeah.
You should be getting. You should be getting because I've had a few people ask me now. Oh, should I get one? It's if you want to experience games at their absolute best at the moment, and if you want to be able to, get future games without worrying about being locked out, yes, get a PS5. If you're looking to get a PS5 because you want to play all the games that are on there, there aren't that many that are worth playing. They're worth playing. They're not worth buying the system for. I picked up Returnal. Everybody was saying Returnal was a system. No, it's not. It's
I
fine.
feel just any PS5 game that comes out for the first year or so, they're gonna say is a system seller, and same with Xbox.
I was about to
Oh,
say, yeah,
yeah.
same with Xbox. They're
Yeah.
both desperate to get people to think
Buy
that
them.
their investment was worthwhile. Which
Yeah.
again, I'm glad I have a PS5 because, you were saying, the load times are great, and an alarming amount of games got 60 FPS 4K patches, PS4 games.
Oh yeah.
You know how I'm using that? I'm playing Elix.
See, right now I just want to wait till the graphic cards come down and I can buy myself a 3800 and that'll be my next big tech thing, I guess.
Yeah.
You mean
That's fair.
3080?
Yeah, 3080. You know what's
3,800,
you know what's
Jesus
really
Christ.
depressing is that like you look at the you look at the Nvidia website and the standard of what they're supposed to sell for is like $400. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you motherfucker.
Scalpers, man.
Well, it's not even
Hayden-
scalper at this point. Now it's just straight up supply and demand with all stores. Like, it's not like a bunch of guys buying them up. It's really just main sellers going, well, we don't have any in stock, so we gotta raise the price.
Hayden,
Which I
Raise
guess.
the price.
What's up, Nick?
I was gonna ask. You said you saw that one streamer buy like a 3090. How much was that? I know it was
gosh.
over 1,000.
I think he probably paid at least 1,400 for it.
Okay, so that's my argument for why you should, like, why I don't have a gaming PC. Because I
Well,
can
you-
buy one piece of hardware and be up to date instead of always buying more.
Yeah,
That is gonna be
that's
a
fair.
lot more than anything the PS5 or Xbox is going to deliver.
Okay, but spending $1,400 when I'm going, not saying you all have to buy the newest like graphics card, but spending $1,400 when I'm gonna have to spend something like that again to get the new biggest thing. I just think that's stupid.
Or you just do
Like,
what
if
I
you
do
have
and just
the
not
money-
upgrade for a while.
If you have the money to
Yeah.
waste, sure. Well, because the games move on without you, like, and eventually.
Eventually, but
Yeah.
with PC, like you can kind of like constantly, you can downgrade whatever new game comes out repeatedly. Happen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you don't care
I-
about the quality of your games, then you could make that argument. I do.
Yeah.
Hey, now,
I
are you
like them.
dying?
Be stable and look
Yes,
pretty.
because I'm hungry.
I have food. Where is Hayden?
I'm bringing him
I have
back home.
food. Okay, well, I'm gonna
Um,
make more food.
Well, because, like, I don't mind, like, it's kind of the reverse argument of, like, what a lot of people usually hear, where, like, Witcher 3 looks just incredible on a Series X, and I'm sure it looks great on a PS5, probably even better, since I think technically the PS5 has more power, but
It does, but it didn't
um,
get patched yet for 60 frames on
Oh.
PS5, I don't believe, which breaks my heart.
I don't. It runs at 60 frames on Series X, but I don't know if that's like a. It doesn't, because like every game, like in my library, if it has that, it'll say like SX on it for like Series S and X enhanced. I know Sea of Thieves and Master Chief Collection. I guess now they can run it technically 4K and 120 frames a
What did I do?
second, but anything above 60 is just kind of overkill to me.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see 140 or 100. Well, yeah. 'cause
I
it's
accidentally pressed the
144.
button
I
and now
would-
my game's not full
I
screen
would
anymore.
just- I would just like to see it, like just to see what
Right.
it looks like. But as far as buying like a fucking 120 FPS monitor or something, like, bleh. Shit, I'm still on 1080p. I haven't even gotten to 4K yet.
Well, you guys got there, the TVs are not nearly as
But-
expensive as they used to.
60 FPS alone is still pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, because there is a really noticeable difference between 30 and 60,
Mm-hmm.
especially for shooters. But
Yep.
but like God of War on a PS4 Pro, like, oh my god.
Could someone help me out here? How do I? My screen is no longer full screen, and I don't know why.
Aiden,
Did you mean to press? Did you do like control or function in a key combo by mistake?
I might have. Oh, nope, I just dropped the block.
A cooked pork chop. No.
No.
Did you know a
Why?
pork tenderloin is the leanest cut of meat?
I
It's
did
like
not.
period. Yeah. I
How
wouldn't
is it-
know that either, except that my dad was a butcher.
Wouldn't Rabbit be
Did
leaner?
he say that to your mom on his first date with her? No
The
pork
leanest
is the
cut of
leanest
meat.
cut.
That you could like between pork and beef and chicken, put it that way. Pork tenderloin
Gotcha.
is the leanest.
Gotcha.
Because James said wouldn't a rabbit, and I don't know that rabbit would or not. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I think
rabbit's
it's
so-
just because the fat is in different places.
Well, no, the rabbit's so
Rabbit,
lean that you will
shut
die of
good.
starvation if you only eat rabbit. Like, there's just not enough
Yeah.
fat on it to. sustain you. Oop.
Pork tenderloins are pretty good though.
They
They're
are.
Oh,
basically
yeah.
just pork chops.
I'm building my mansion over the water.
My great grandma has a
Nice.
recipe, or had a recipe for pork chops where she puts like brown sugar on them, and holy
Oh,
shit, those
God.
things are good.
Give it to me
I mean,
now.
you can eat them and they just fucking melt in your mouth. Like they're that good. And for meat, I consider that a compliment, despite it sounding kind of gross.
It's better than biting into it and it being rubbery. Or like crunching.
Yeah,
Crunching
yeah
from
like
the fat.
chewing the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah.
You good?
Why is the game no longer
Yeah, it's
on
the
my
metal
screen?
thing.
Oh. How are you, Tyler? Sorry, we haven't really.
Oh no, you're good. I've just been trying to get everything situated since comeback.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, because we
That's,
had done grocery shopping to the like very last minute. So
Oh, okay. Cool.
This llama is moonwalking. Oh, nope, there it goes.
Well, I highly recommend grocery shopping at your local neighborhood Walmart.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Sell out.
You
we
did
did.
you and
Kroger.
Allie already move?
Yeah, we moved in January.
Yeah,
Oh.
'cause you have an
Yeah.
office now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hayden, please stop.
What?
You were going, oh.
Oh.
No!
Daddy, no.
No. Oh no, Daddy.
I have no idea what's
Yeah.
happening.
I don't know. I
Oh,
find
so
that
by
to
the
do, I
way,
just roll with it.
Me and Kat are getting through The Witcher right now.
Oh, the show.
Right?
Yeah.
Understand what's
Yeah, what
going
do you
on?
think?
Do you need help?
So mixed thing. One, I'll preface by saying this: I am enjoying myself. I think it's a fun
Okay.
show. I think in some ways it's very well made, and in other ways it is awful.
Really cheap.
Like
Yeah.
the pacing is god awful. Like
Well,
it is, even
yeah.
even after like. Okay, so after you figure out, of course that Geralt, I guess, is in the past or whatever, I don't know. That I thought was kind of silly.
Because they don't age!
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
not only that, but the last scene is Geralt and was it Jasper or whatever, like
Jaskier.
Jasker, just Jasper.
Jasper.
But no, here's my thing. So
Jasper.
the end of episode 5, they're hanging out, right? They're right next to each other, and then episode 6 comes, and then he walks up to Geralt and
Yup,
just
and
like.
he's like, hey, it's been 10 years.
He's like, oh, Gerald, I haven't seen you in over 20 years. What's been going on, my man? It's like, dude, you never had time for this to build.
The reason behind that is that they made the baffling decision to adapt a short story collection in the order that the stories are in the book instead of the chronological order of the stories.
Yeah, it
That
was
I didn't know, actually.
so.
And Yennefer and Geralt, like, by the present timeline of the games, which are going to be set, after the book and really the show too, they're like pushing 90. And then
Yeah.
like
So,
Jaskier
you know-
/ Dandelion is like in his maybe 40s or something,
Dandelion
but
is like the only one that fucking ages.
yeah, but even then, like, he's
Not in the
like
show.
in the books and in the game and stuff, they allude that he has like a more youthful appearance than somebody typically would for his age.
Well, here's also kind of what gets me with it. Is like, it's not just like that bits of dialogue that's just really fucking stupid. It's also like, okay, so we didn't finish the episode, but the episode, I guess, with the dragon or whatever, right? And there's like
Yeah.
that one dude who's
Oh,
like, hey, I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
hire
Dragon
you.
eggs.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm gonna hire you and all, right? And they're like, okay. And then like when the dude dies, they have this moment like, oh, it's something he would have said. And I'm like, dude, he had like 4 lines of fucking dialogue. Why am I supposed to care about this dude? Like, yeah, he seemed like a nice guy, but he
Something
had like
would have
4,
said.
but it's like he had 4 lines of dialogue, and now you're sitting here like, oh my god, I'm questioning my entire sanity now that he's dead. I've barely got a chance to know the fucking dude. Why should I care?
Refresh my memory though. Is that like a character that like fuck? Was that a character that like we knew like before?
Not
like, could
so,
Nick
and the
use-
show
oh,
wise,
okay.
no.
Okay.
And the show wise,
You
no.
just jump in.
Because I was gonna say, like, because sometimes they'll be like I didn't get that, like, like the whole like series mother thing, like the hedgehog fucker or whatever. Have you made it to that part yet?
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's so. Here's the thing. I'm absolutely loving the fantasy elements with everything. I'm loving it. Like
Yeah.
even the part that doesn't, even the parts that I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm enjoying it because I love fantasy, right? And that's kind of it.
It was kind of It wasn't really Game of Thrones esque, but like, because I
Game of-
think it actually. I think it
Game
actually
of Thrones
predates
gave you
Game of
time to
Thrones.
at least
Books do.
get. Well, I mean,
Books,
as in
I
like
was about to say the books do.
about to. I just say like
Yeah.
the show wise, like it does not explain a fucking thing.
Yeah,
And
it's,
then-
it's amazing that Netflix touted The Witcher as like their Game of Thrones and how it was gonna be like their biggest show, but like 2 days after the show came out, no one was talking about it anymore.
Well, I
no
just-
one
I-
cared.
No.
Well, because I don't think a lot of people made it past like episode 3.
Well, because
Well,
here's
also, I don't think a lot of people were really like ready for that to be like almost hardcore fantasy. Whereas Game of Thrones, you can ease into it.
Well,
Into the
here's,
fantasy.
well, I'll say it's because Game of Thrones actually explains its fantasy in a more efficient way than The Witcher. Witcher, it doesn't explain anything. It's
Well-
like, hey, look, here's a kingdom. By the
Witcher-
way, it's now being completely fucked up. Like it
The
doesn't.
Witcher also had multiple
nothing.
books that they're
Yeah.
trying to fit into like the first season, whereas Game of Thrones is like a book a season.
Yeah, which is
So they
far.
were trying to decide where to like cut and where to just throw people
Yeah.
in. And
I'm just.
they,
I'm. There's
should have done a better
scenes.
job with the time.
There's scenes
Yeah.
though that just baffle me. Like when he first meets Yennefer and they have, of course, they start fucking right at the end of the episode, and then at the very next episode, she's gone, and then they're like, "Wait, Yennefer's here. I haven't seen you in forever. I am now in love with you, and we shared so many memories together." It's like I haven't seen any of this. What are you talking about? It's baffling their decision making
Yeah.
here. Like I'm just rolling with it because I enjoy fantasy, and I'm just kind of like whatever. But
James,
I'm just.
it makes for a great second watch.
it really does.
I would
You have
believe
to
it.
Watch it more than one time.
But I don't have time to watch shit more than once,
And
typically.
the other thing is that I feel like you would really enjoy the books a lot more.
I could totally see me loving the books. I
Because
totally
it's,
see
You
that.
have Audible, right? You have Audible?
Yeah, right now I'm going through a different book series though, so I'm just got done with book 2
Yeah.
of like a 6-book series. So
Well, the
I didn't
book
know-
is.
I don't think I asked how many, but okay.
which the book series I'm going through is also being made in a Netflix series, and I hope they do a hell of a lot better job.
yeah.
Everybody.
However, like
Uh.
I talked to, the uncle of the guy who wrote the books, and apparently he told me the inside stuff going on with that show, and now I'm actually kind of excited for what they're doing with it. By the way, if you saw a show on Netflix, I'm not gonna say any words, obviously, but let's just say you do very well for yourself. Like,
Yeah.
just very well for yourself.
Very well for
Uh,
yourself. Yes, yes.
But yeah,
Yeah,
if you get the chance to ever read the books, which
I probably will.
yeah, which it's weird because the two, like I said, the two short story collections are out of chronological order,
Yeah.
and then on top of that, they have to adapt each story to like a 45-minute episode,
Hey Tyler,
and sometimes they combine stories.
I hope you don't mind. I made a bed in your second floor.
Oh, did you? Oh shit! Thank you.
Yeah. So I just put it up
All
here.
right. Cool.
It's
You know
it's
what? I
for
just
him.
made myself some shears too, so thank you.
If I can find any more wool, I don't know what we'll put like. Hayden, are you back
Oh,
over
how-
at the
how-
original island?
Yeah, because a spider killed me. I ate those
We
two pork
need
chops that it
beds.
gave me, but it didn't.
Wait, can I shear a
didn't restore
goat?
my health.
Come here, goat.
So who all still needs a bed?
Oh, I'm sorry, goat. I didn't mean to punch you. Ooh, sheep.
Okay.
Hayden, I can make you a
I
bed.
have enough. I was about to say,
If
I think
there's
I
less
also
than
have enough
4.
wool.
Wait, I think I can make both of us
100%.
beds.
Yeah, hold on.
Damn it, creeper, get out of my way.
Good right now.
For some reason, I
So-
sheared a sheep and I got his wool, and then he instantly grew back his wool. So I got 2 blocks now.
Watch out behind you, James. You got
So
a
what-
gold zombie.
What were we gonna say about Infinite before the before the thing started? Or what
I
were you
forgot,
gonna
but
say?
I was excited. I guess I don't know. I forgot kind of where I was going with that. To be honest, I'm excited. Infinite looks cool. I'm happy. The only thing, oh yeah, now I remember. The only thing that concerns me about Infinite so far is in like multiplayer team games, it's not red versus blue anymore. You have your normal colors, and
But you have a red and blue outline around you, depending
Yeah.
on which team you're
kind of
on.
like how ODST did. And I don't see how that works.
They
How
have
do you
to
mean?
make the lines really like pronounced, I think.
Yeah, I
Which
just
they probably would, but
Maybe they'll do the Call of Duty thing and put their name above the HUD.
yeah.
I guess, but it's like
It's honestly probably just what they should
if I'm
do,
a
is
blue
just put, like,
Spartan at red base and you come up there, like it seems like you would totally think I'm your ally.
Aiden, where would you
Well-
like your bed, or Tyler, whoever needs the
Oh,
bed?
I
I
would
don't
need
even know
a
what
actually
the
I
inside
need
of the house looks
I
like.
need the bed because I just made Hayden a bed, or I guess Hayden
Yeah.
can have the bed you made him. I don't know. I'm gonna go pick him up.
Here you go. Wait, no, James, behind you. Here, just take the bed.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, in that case, I just imagine that they would do what they always did, where your teammates have service tags.
Yeah.
I guess
So-
it just I feel like it's going to get really confusing.
I don't know.
Oh, let's wait
Like I
and see.
said.
Oh
I
no,
barely
I'm
pay
listen.
attention
I'm
to red and blue anyway.
I am
If I'm being
super. I am super excited for it. Do not get me wrong. Like everything on the trailer looked freaking sweet. I am hyped, but
This house
I'm
is
ready. I'm ready to
freaking sweet.
play the technical
I was just
test.
watching an episode yesterday.
if I kill a goat, will it give me food?
No,
I
mine
mean, you could
didn't.
technically
Oh.
eat goat, but I mean, I wouldn't, but you could.
Well, I love sheep, so
Goat
I
cheese
like
is pretty
sheep
good.
too.
yeah, lamb is delicious. Did I make you lamb one time, Tyler?
I think you let me try a lamb that you made.
Yeah, I mean, I got like some cheap
Yeah,
cuts of it
it was
too,
good.
but it's still good.
But I really enjoyed some lamb.
I had a lamb burger in England.
Ooh, that sounds
I don't,
good.
I don't remember how it tasted, but I liked it. So I mean, it must have been pretty good.
I had
That
a
sounds good.
a deer burger that was actually surprisingly good.
I've had so many
Had
deer,
deer.
everything.
I had grilled deer meat on a pizza once.
I'm
How
pretty
was
sure.
it?
You,
Oh,
It's
hey,
pretty
Hayden,
good.
I'm here. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've had deer
It
from
was,
me, Hayden.
Yeah, but well, I know that, but I was just saying that I've also had
Ah.
grilled deer meat on a pizza. It was that place. You know the place by like the Subway and the credit union or whatever? It's like a sports bar. I don't want to say the name of it, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right? It was that place, but it was before they were the place that they are now.
Be honest, I forgot their name regardless. So
Yeah, because it was it was a place where they had like a bunch of like wood fire pizzas and stuff, and one of the pizzas you could get had deer meat on it.
huh.
So it was pretty good.
It's
Where'd you go,
interesting.
Tyler?
I'm about to say deer meat's delicious.
Where'd you go?
I'm
Yeah.
in the
But then, yeah,
woods
James-
area down
James
below.
had deer
Hold on.
steaks with
Let me
Will
come
and
back
I.
up.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
Here,
have
go
to.
ahead.
killed his
Ask-
first deer.
I was gonna
okay.
ask if you needed
The
food.
story he tells of that.
Oh no,
is
I got plenty of
fantastic.
food. Thank you though.
Well, actually, that wasn't the first deer I killed. That was, I think, the second or third.
Oh, but was that the one where you said the deer just died in like the most comically grotesque way possible?
Yeah. So I
dad
messed.
just,
It,
like-
it was not a clean shot. I messed up and I ended up paralyzing the deer instead of killing it.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
And all it would do is like just scream out, go, "Ah! Ah!" and I was
didn't
like,
go hunting again after that.
well, so apparently my dad was very worried, like, oh god, this is gonna scar him for life. And to a point, it was very disturbing to. I found the village. It was very disturbing, but I tried to tough it up, whatever, and be like, no, I'm okay. And so what I did is my first thing I said was, all right, so let's kill it, and can we invite Hayden and Will to go to eat it afterwards?
In the background, just ah!
Pretty much. And my dad's like, all right, you gonna put it down? I went, Can you do it?
Your dad like fucking
Aw.
Kratos. Dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to eat tonight, don't you?
You need
I
food,
would
boy.
love like to see a, I don't know. Yeah, God of War was just perfect. But
Okay,
yeah, I
so-
would love it if James's dad was Kratos and James was Atreus.
Oh,
Hey, by the way, I just found a village full of beds.
Boy.
And it looks like everyone in the village here is dead. Oh
my.
god,
hunting.
they're all zombies.
Which way do we go? The direction of the earth.
Yeah, my dad's actually not that big of a hunter, so.
That's my favorite fucking line in God of War. It's just like, you idiot. That game was heartbreaking, though. I mean, oh man, what a fucking emotional roller coaster.
I think it happens. Well, no, not like, but the time where like he's about to try to comfort Atreus, and he like pulls his hand
Oh
back,
yeah,
that
and he like reaches his hand out and then just like hesitates and makes a fist.
that
instead.
made me tear up.
Yeah.
That was like. I don't
Well,
know
and then
why it
like
got
when he
me,
gets
like,
sick later, like because he finds out that he's a god, and
he's like suppressing.
it's just
his
like,
newborn.
I did this.
Yep. I really love what they did with Kratos, man. I really fucking do.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the sequel to that game. That game's gonna
Mhm.
be fucking epic.
Hey guys,
Especially because
yeah.
they basically just tease what it already was in the game.
this
What's
village
up?
over here is just filled with stuff, so I'm coming back with like 50
Bring
freaking.
food, please, because I've
About-
already
Do
stolen
it.
Listen, I have
Hayden-
so
Hayden, where
many
are you?
carrots. I got so
Uh,
many
I'm
carrots.
next to Tyler. I'm outside of his little.
Man,
place.
this is like sad.
Okay.
This village is like filled with cobwebs and stuff, and there's zombie
Here, come
villagers just
over.
walking around.
Where I am,
Aw.
Hayden. I'm coming to you. I've got.
That's depressing.
food.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Here you
Ooh,
go.
a blast furnace.
Pork chop. I like that like doo-wop version of that they had in Super Mario Sunshine. Does anybody remember that? Where you'd
Not
go like
really.
you'd find like the hidden secret levels and they'd be like boo doo boop boo doo boop boo and then like doo ch boop doo boo doo boo doo ch and then like they'd like do the theme and anyways
I
it's
did
pretty
not
fucking
play,
cool. I didn't like that
Mario
game like in the
Sunshine
slightest.
that
I
long.
think it's kind of garbage, but
I played that in the Little Mario collection. Thought it was
it's probably
cute.
the weakest 3D Mario game. Not gonna
The
lie.
strongest is still Mario 64.
Well, Mario Odyssey might disagree.
I was about to say, I don't know.
I don't know. I never played
Not a
Odyssey,
big-
so I'm just going to go
Odyssey
ahead and
is-
say. So here's the
Odyssey
thing.
is basically what 64 would be on like modern.
Today.
So I've never
it's,
played.
It's
like
the
a big-
Doom 2016 of Mario, basically.
Wow.
So I've never played
Compare
Odyssey, so
Mario
I feel like I'm
quality
supposed
stuff.
to say Odyssey sucks and Mario 64 is better because I'm, a hardcore gamer like that.
I played
like
played
Odyssey.
64 in the All Stars collection, and it is not aged that well. At least
Really?
not on that controller. It hasn't. No.
I just rang a bell.
It was difficult.
Yeah. Well, like,
Back
I mean, I don't know whose fucking idea it was. I never noticed this when I was a kid, but to make the camera go wah, wah, wah,
Yup.
every time you fucking turn it, like left, wah, right, wah, up, whoop, like, just stop. It gets so irritating.
Hey
'Cause after,
guys,
like the thousandth, like, wah,
Yeah.
I might be in trouble.
Well,
Oh, never mind. I was stuck in a cobweb and couldn't get out.
Oh shit.
thought
I was
you were
in
gonna
this
tell
house.
us to get.
Do what?
You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
Tyler's gone.
No, I'm here. I'm exiting and coming back in. Something was going on with my inventory
That's lame.
because I like tried to put a shield in like our storage, but it wouldn't let me just like drop it in there, and it wouldn't let me like let go of it.
That's
I got like a fucking buzzsaw.
So,
I don't
see,
know.
Nah, I'm
When you
having a
said
good
you were-
time.
When you said you were
Yeah,
in
that
trouble, though, James, I pictured that scene from Indiana Jones, but with Minecraft villagers, where he's like, "Get the plane running!"
we are going to die.
Yeah, I rang the bell, and next thing all the zombie villagers started going chasing down. There is so much
Yeah,
hate here
thanks.
too.
Indiana
You know, a lot of
Jones
people
is
say they
great.
don't like Temple of Doom.
I love Temple
I
of
don't
Doom.
agree
get
with
it.
that statement at all.
I really don't get it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I love that.
People like
That's
it?
probably my favorite out of all of them.
I've never actually watched any Indiana Jones movies from start to finish.
Oh man, they're good.
Wow.
They're
You
really good.
are missing out. I got a brewing stand.
If
I
By
love
some
Raiders
luck of
and I
the
love
gods.
Temple. Crusade, I can take or leave, and I don't. And of course, you know, what the
The
fuck
only-
is Crystal Skull?
the only scene that I've seen of the Last Crusade is when what's his face, Grand Maester Pycelle drinks from the wrong cup and
Right.
just
Last Crusade's a lot of
withers
fun.
into a skeleton.
I
That
saw
scene
that part when
haunted
I was
me
a
as
kid.
yeah,
That's the only part I saw.
because our friend Hunter, he was like, "Check this out," and it's like, "What's happening to me?" Just like withering into a fucking. And the woman just has this like terrified scream.
I mean, yeah, wouldn't you?
I don't know that I'd scream just because I'm not much of a screamer, but I'd be kind of paralyzed in fear for sure. Or at the very least, just pretty disgusted.
Yeah, I'm not a screamer
Oh.
either.
I'm more just gasp, like when I'm really scared.
I just do my like, whoa!
Yeah.
See, I don't even do that. I just like don't make a sound, even though yes, I just got terribly scared. Like Cat recently jumped up behind me and like scared me, and I just like went. And even though you can't see me or hear me, obviously, it just
I know what it looks
yeah,
like.
yeah. So
You remember that
Yeah.
one time she hid in the closet trying to scare you, and when she jumped out, you almost punched her in the face?
Oh, that was yeah.
I mean, don't fucking scare people like that. Then
Yeah.
I mean,
some people like it, but then some people just really don't. I don't know.
I learned the hard way that one of my exes was really serious about not being scared. She called me into the bathroom because there was a spider. And like as I walked into the bathroom, I just went like screamed real quick, and then she literally ran off. And when I found her, she was on the ground crying. I was like, oh shit.
oh my god.
Yes.
I was like, oh no.
I know one time I had to get a roach because Allie was terrified of it. I like killed it. It was in a napkin, and like I just walked up to her and like acted like I was getting ready to throw it. Like, ugh.
And then the relationship was over.
Yup, I haven't seen her since.
Nobody's seen
Legends
her
say
since
she's
that's
still
come to
running.
Say.
What does a
hate
stone
bugs, so
cutter
I'd-
do?
I'd fucking slap somebody.
And don't say
if they
fucking
did
cut
that.
stones.
What?
Huh?
I don't
Ask
know
what
what
a
I don't
stone
know what
cutter
the
does.
stone cutter does.
Well,
Shut the fuck up! Don't say it.
Thanks, Hayden.
maybe it's a
Ah.
stone that cuts stuff, as opposed to something that cuts stones.
I mean, he's out of
Stone
line, but
cutter.
he has a point.
He's out of line, but he has a point. Out of order.
This is hostile. I'll allow it. Oh man.
I feel like if anyone hopped into a stream, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because I have no idea what the fuck I am doing.
I
Doing.
never know what I'm doing in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I'm like a dog that chases cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You see, I just do. Let's see.
I don't.
I
Get that.
saw that movie too.
Exactly. See, Tyler gets it.
What movie? That
It
sounds
was from,
familiar.
it's
Dark
from the
Knight.
Dark Knight.
Hmm.
Hayden, did you get a chance to jump in bed before you died?
Nope.
Oh, son of a bitch!
He had beds.
I now have so many beds.
Too many beds now. Let's not start that again.
Too many bed.
I hated that video.
I know.
I'm surprised.
I still haven't even seen the whole thing. I don't really care. It's
I mean,
not-
I like it, but I understand why other people don't like it.
Are we
it's
getting in
that
bed?
Is it in that same?
No,
vein
I
of,
was just saying my spawn point was all.
Don't hug me, I'm scared type stuff, where it just like gets ridiculously more and more over the top until it just sort of climaxes.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably watch it then.
Hey, I want to come
Never
pick you
watched
up, even though it's nighttime.
It seems like ancient history, almost.
What? Too many
Us
cooks?
watching. No, well
In
that,
term-
yeah, but like watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and shit like that.
Yeah, Tyler and I were dying that one night. We went through all of them.
Oh, what about How to Basic? I remember that was the one.
Oh, that was when we were dying.
Yeah,
Yeah, God, I remember
that was the moment where, you know, like the scene in like Animal Farm where like you can't tell which one's a pig and which one's a person.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know what you're getting ready to say.
I know, I was gonna say, like, I couldn't tell if I was an insane or the sane one in
No.
that situation.
Hayden, you were the
Because I
sane
wasn't
one.
laughing at it.
You were totally the sane one. I was right there with you. I think we both looked at each other and made that comment too. Hayden, right behind you.
That doesn't mean that I'm more sane than you guys. Just in that particular moment,
that
I
moment,
felt
yeah.
more sane.
You got my laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know exactly what you mean when you said that, but I don't think anyone who's like a third party to this understands what you meant when you said that.
Oh.
Well, of course
I'm
not,
listening
but
when I
fuck those
start.
people.
Well, I mean, as in
Laugh really-
that sounded more like a woman having sex when he did it just then.
I mean, why can't it not be?
I'm not
when
repeating
I
it
start-
very
I
loudly.
start to laugh really hard. I basically start going.
I remember when we were watching The Visit for the first time together, Nick.
Oh god,
Man.
I hear you got a problem with germs.
We're the
I
old-
wasn't there, but
Where the old guy just takes off his diaper and walks up to the kid and goes, I hear you don't like germs, and throws it in his face like it's a fucking pie.
What the hell what the hell do you people watch?
it was an
It's a-
M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's
I'm about
so
to say it was
bad.
supposed to be M. Night Shyamalan's Return to Glory, but
Yeah,
I don't know how
God,
that
it's
was.
so bad.
He had glory?
Happened.
Not joking.
Supposed to be his
He had
return.
glory with The Sixth Sense and nothing else. Let's be.
Yeah, I know. I
with
listen.
ourselves.
I'm with you on that.
I hate
All right,
I-
Hayden.
I
There
like-
should be a bed in Tyler's place on the second floor.
I like Sixth Sense. I like Signs.
I do enjoy
Not big
signs.
Unbreakable.
I
isn't
feel like I'm
bad.
one of like 5 people who actually like The Village.
I got it. I just didn't like it.
That's fair. I get why people don't like it. I like it though.
Hey, do
Wait,
we
where's
all
the
want to go
banner
to
at,
sleep?
James?
It's on the second floor next to Tyler.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
Yeah,
go to
second
bed.
floor. There you go.
Yeah, we should go to bed. Hold on. I'm coming.
I don't know. Get my,
go to bed?
I'm in my bed.
How about you go back and take a bed?
Yeah, well, you go take a bed.
I'm in my bed.
I'm in my bed.
Fine.
Hey, it's in my bed.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh God.
So I got a potion stand, and I don't know what the fuck you do.
I'm not gonna say it.
I think it makes potions. Could be wrong though.
you
It's a
might
place
want to
where you
stand
put
on it.
potion.
You'll find out.
I
Maybe
hate
you should like
all.
interact with it.
I don't know.
So what does a blast
I mean,
furnace do?
I don't know if
At
it's
least-
a joke.
I mean, at least it's like something like a grindstone. Like I can kind of see like, hey, like what does that do? Because like it's not, even though the name is grindstone, it's still not like immediately obvious.
Right.
What the fuck did they
But-
do?
But like, I don't
Okay,
know.
here's the thing. By potion stand, I didn't mean like what do. I mean how do.
How do?
I do?
Yeah.
How do I do? We say big now.
We saying big doo doo jaja.
$15 bill.
Does anybody have like
do
some
I'll do the
iron?
boss nass thing.
What's that?
We start thinking. That's what boss nass is. He's the fat like Gungan guy in the Phantom Menace.
I know at an antique mall around here, there's like a cardboard cutout of him that's for sale.
Oh my god!
I'm tempted to buy it.
Yes.
So I know Allie would yell at me.
No!
Fucking-
Screw her!
I'd fucking
Buy it!
I'd fucking buy that shit in a heartbeat.
Oh my god. It was like when Kat was deciding where she was going to buy that Bob Ross cutout.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I had to keep a straight face while reading to a classroom of students that Bob Ross,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he cared for epileptic squirrels, and he named one
Yeah.
Squirrely Whirly.
Yep.
And for some reason, when I read Squirrely Whirly, it took every fucking, like, fiber in my body to just not, like, burst out laughing at that.
Oh my
I'm
god,
just
that's
like, that's
You
so
would have
sweet.
you would have
And I'm
lost
like,
me at epileptic squirrel. I'll get the fuck out of here.
Bob
him and
Ross,
Mr.
you
Rogers
silly
are,
man.
like, the closest people to just, like, perfect human beings.
So,
Like,
Hey-
it's not fair to the rest of us.
hey, do you remember that like video I showed you? It was like I think it was like Libertarian Game of Thrones. They were just kind of making fun of everybody.
No.
Okay, well they did like a Libertarian like
Like
PBS, and
Thrones.
one of the guys was like Bob Ross, obviously,
Mhm.
and it was great. He's like, let's just paint some
Son of a
happy
bitch.
little bushes over here, and they like superimposed a bunch of like pot plants when they did it.
That's hilarious.
There were so many things in it that was just I don't know. It just made me bust a gut with the whole PBS stuff.
Which, like, being honest, how many people that hold Mr. Rogers to this high standard, not that he doesn't deserve it, but did you guys actually ever watch Mr. Rogers as a kid?
Nope.
I did.
Whenever I was
Okay.
at my grandparents, I did.
I did. But mostly just because, like, I watched public television a lot, like, growing up, because my parents,
Mhm.
at first, didn't have cable.
Right.
So we watched, like, Sesame Street and
Cable is the devil's
Mr.
invention.
Rogers and all that. And then when my parents got Nickelodeon and SpongeBob, I was like, well, this is the shit right here.
See, I was always a
I don't know. I still
Cartoon
really
Network.
admire, like,
I
the
think this came
Muppets
out
and
okay.
Sesame Street and stuff.
nice. I
right.
like your house.
My roof, yeah. Thank you. I thought it came out pretty well.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my house's roof. Then again, I'm not even done with the ceiling, so.
I just gotta build a house, period. But there's no fucking wood
Yeah.
around here.
Dude, just go down the
Yeah, you have to-
cliffside.
I was
There's
about
like
to
a
say, yeah, you have to go in
forest.
the forest.
Oh, I see it.
There you go.
I seen
you go,
it,
sports
as
fan.
people say.
And
Sports
was it
fan.
dynamite?
Jesus, dude, you
Okay.
just scared. This goat scared me.
Did they do
Say
the
you
goat
got your
scream?
goat.
Nah, he just walked up the fucking cliff, and I wasn't expecting him. Oh, great.
Streamer
So
that has
me,
scare alerts, and the goat scream is one of the, like, just alerts designed to make her jump.
So me and Kat did possibly one of the dumbest things we've ever done while we were over like at the Cades Cove, national park or over there.
What?
So a bunch of turkeys walking around, right? And
Uh-huh.
so every time we saw a turkey, we were making turkey noises, right? And
Oh, God.
trying to get their attention. We were just like going out there going, whoo, like just making turkey noises. And one of the dumbest things that made me go, oh my God, we are going to embarrass the shit out of our kid when we get older is there was this turkey like limping, right?
Mhm.
And what like happened is like a coyote or something probably got a hold of its leg because its leg was all fucked up. And so we were like, oh God, that turkey is injured. And I was like, yeah, I probably won't make it, probably won't make it much further. I'm like, oh. And so I started singing Amazing Grace, but with the turkey noise. Pretty much. I was just going over there. I was just there going like, like just like. It was so fun. It was, and then like she joined me, and we did like the whole fucking thing. And we just looked at you afterwards and went, "That might have been one of the dumbest things that we have ever fucking done." Over a
I
turkey.
get secondhand embarrassment for your kid from hearing
I'm
that
about to
story. I want to hide under my armchair now.
My mom causing a scene. at the head shop does seem less embarrassing now. Thank you.
I might die in lava here.
I mean, I'd rather be embarrassed by turkey noises than embarrassed by, you know. And I don't mean your mom, but I mean like my mom can just be like kind of a bitch sometimes.
Just in general, Karens.
Yeah. Or like the guy screaming like, say what you will about the mask stuff, but throwing a temper tantrum in a store as a grown man is not. That's just not a good thing to do.
I have my rights. Oh Jesus God.
Well, even like I mean, the guy. There's like I think it's pretty much viral at this point. Of the guy, he's like screaming and like, meh, and then his two
I just
like
imagine him
adult
actually
sons
going,
just
nah.
and then his two adult sons just pick him up over their shoulders and carry him out of the store, and he's like, meh. He's like a little fucking.
Like still
baby.
as he's getting carried out.
Yeah, he's still just like, yeah, my freedom, and man, I'm just like, oh my god.
I remember like around the time the George Floyd incident happened. There was I saw a video of some politician like standing up on a podium wearing a mask, and he kept going, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And then he took off his mask.
Man.
I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
There's a time for.
That's something I expect Louis C.K. to do.
All right. There was a porn star that went to George Floyd's mural and took a picture and put it on her Instagram, but she was flashing her tits for some reason.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then people kept like saying how hateful she was, and then she killed herself.
Wait, she did?
Jesus Christ.
She did.
Oh my
Wow.
God. It,
Happened in like 2 days.
Well, I mean,
She
I don't
was
want
a
to be
great
that
porn star,
guy.
too.
it might
Just
might be a little like inappropriate, but
like
I don't
doing
know.
stupid shit and winning stupid prizes is kind of something that's like lost on a lot of people today.
I think that's one of
Like,
my
I
favorite
don't-
saying. Is do stupid
Yeah.
shit, win stupid prizes.
that's one of my favorite subreddits.
I like don't talk shit won't be shit.
Yep, I love that
Shit
one too.
gets shot.
God, I feel like I'm going to die here. I'm just surrounded by freaking lava.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say I'm surrounded by idiots. It's like, hey,
I mean that's true, but hey,
easy, easy sailor, easy.
Easy.
Okay, so I went into his mine, and there I just saw it was like a hole that was like 20 blocks deep. That was just a lava chain like flowing down it. And I made it to the bottom, and now I've realized, okay, going up is going to be a lot more difficult. However, there's still stuff down here.
You're
Well, I just
saying
could-
that like as my blocks are getting destroyed, Hayden, it's fucking with me.
I'm placing my blocks to build a house.
I'm finding so much iron.
Share the load.
I mean, oh geez, I about walked the lava. I would have lost all of this precious iron.
Now I gotta build it from the inside. Boop.
Why do I have so much food in my inventory? I forgot to deposit my food.
Damn it, you cock juggler.
Talking to me?
No, my pickaxe broke.
You talking to me?
You talking to
Talking to me?
I'm
I've never
Robert
seen
De
that
Niro. I poop in a diaper. You talking to me?
Poop in a diaper? What the fuck?
he pooping the diaper.
Yeah, because he's like 89 years old.
He's like,
That's just ages
he-
right there.
he is old, but I mean,
He's like
Not that
practically 96.
my grandfather's 88 and doesn't use a diaper.
Your grandfather's very lucky. I made a deal with the people I have around me that as soon as I need a catheter or a diaper, you just kill me.
Catheter isn't as bad as you would think, to be
I'm
honest.
still good. Or colostomy bag. Sorry, that's what I meant to say, colostomy bag. That's your human weak point. As a
You're-
boss, when someone When someone goes to like try to mug you, the weak point gets like highlighted and they lock onto the colostomy bag.
What the hell are you talking about as a weak point? Why
would
is
be
that
that
the weak point?
Because you cut it open and there's shit everywhere.
I mean, I guess.
I don't like shit everywhere. I don't even like that it's inside of me.
I feel like if anything, that would deter the mugger.
Yeah,
He'd
that
be
seems like-
oh god.
I guess you could Z-target your own colostomy bag. You're like fucking Link locking on and like jumping around it. Yeah, Pat.
Why is your colostomy bag separate from you? Like, I'm lost by this metaphor.
I don't really think it was a metaphor. I think it was
Oh, I
just
hear the
simple.
baby crying.
Oh.
I did too.
I didn't hear it. I don't hear shit.
Check on it and make sure it's okay.
It.
What does it want?
He has a name.
What does it want?
Unfortunately, it's James. No, I'm kidding.
He's so fucking vain.
Damn.
You're more vain than my veiny, throbbing cock.
Okay, Nick.
I love Tyler. Just okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I gotta put my head back down.
Let me see if I have a. I'm not sure if I have a bed in my inventory. I'm stuck underground.
That's lame.
Let me see. Do I got a bed in my inventory? Oh no, sorry, I don't have a bed in my inventory. I can't.
Oh,
Can you
that
make one?
reminds me. Speaking of bed, I need
No.
to set my alarm so I can get up in time tomorrow.
What time do you work?
I gotta be there by 8, but
What?
since it's in
Oh.
Virginia Beach, I
Hey,
like to leave
buddy.
about 6:45.
Mm.
Be in front of the camera.
Well, you got him.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Oh, booty,
I heard you crying in
He was
there.
talking to your parents.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. He's talking to Nana and Papa.
Hey, buddy. Look at the camera. Look
Hi,
at the
Cat.
camera. Yeah.
Hi, Cat. And
Aiden says
Mammy.
hi.
Hi.
I did too.
Suckies.
Oh, Nick also said hi.
Hi.
Tyler said hi.
Did you?
I think Nick said
Hi.
hi first. By the way, he said I said it too.
Ow, your toenails hurt. Yours.
Oh, mine? No, I thought about
You
his.
stabbed my foot.
Hey, buddy.
Trim your toenails, James.
He did so good. He rolled over from his tummy to his back twice for my mom.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Good job, buddy. You're ahead of the learning curve. Look. Oh, what you looking at? You looking at my deer antlers up there?
You might be looking at the red dot.
Yeah, you also might be looking at the microphone. You want to say anything to the audience?
Wah!
Pretty much.
You want to talk? You want to talk? Yeah? No? Okay.
Make it small.
You know, he's just
tired.
chilling. He's
He
just
is very
like, what the
tired.
f-
I tried to keep him awake as long as possible since he was sleeping earlier.
There we go.
See a
There's a
turkey?
smile. Woo. I don't know why we found he really likes that.
Turkey call.
You you gonna talk? Woo. He's looking away, but you're. Oh no! Now you got a sad face. Oh no! He's about to cry.
Oh.
Aww.
what
Okay,
did you
buddy.
do?
There you go. Well,
What did you do?
Did that scare you?
I saw his face just get really pouty. I was like, "Oh Lord!"
Oh no, it's coming.
Tired.
I just somehow was like, "Oh God, he's about to cry." Away.
He's so tired.
Oh God, I might have to.
I want a baby to cry like just an Italian American man now. Just wah.
Look at
Man,
baby,
Aw.
what?
No, he just landed.
Wah, see, wah.
No, he just landed in mom's arms.
It's in my diaper.
Oh God. A creeper.
Hey, mama, I did a big boobity boo in my diaper.
Mwah.
On my time real quick, and then we're gonna go to sleep.
There you go.
Good night, Jaja.
Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Jesus.
Oh god, that was funny. It's great. I love having a kid.
I'll keep my dog, thanks.
Well, I'll put it this way. I would love a kid, but don't want a biological kid. I'll just
Yeah.
adopt. So, if there is even a remote chance that a kid would end up with a lot of my nephew stuff, to be honest, then holy fucking shit. Anyways, more positive.
Hey,
Babies are cute and awesome.
And yeah, so far he's been doing he's been doing real well. He's been like well past like the normal timeline for things, like just doing like a lot better. So
Uh-huh.
like he was basically sucking on his thumb within like the first like week of him being born, which the pediatrician says like a really, really good sign.
Oh, good.
And the fact he's already flipping over kind of by himself and everything, like that's not supposed to happen until like month 3 or 4, and he's not even 2 months old.
Maybe you should change his name to Einstein.
He's not gonna be a nerd. Not
Nerd. Says his dad with his fucking Halo helmet behind it.
Right?
Did y'all ever see that text I sent of like him just chilling out to the Halo music?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I showed
Yeah.
that to my parents.
He likes the
Very
Halo
happy with my
music.
house So far.
Say what?
Saying I'm actually very happy with my house so far.
I'm still building mine. Are we gonna like go to bed or? what
I
are we
am
doing?
underground,
James
and I am
said that
trying
he
to.
doesn't with him.
I'm
You can
trying
snake your way
to.
up,
Yeah, because I'm just having to dig my
making your
way
way
up.
downtown.
Walking
Walking
fast.
fast. Faces
Fast,
pass and
you're
you're homebound.
homebound.
I want to slap y'all.
Hey, that song's fucking great. Don't even,
Oh, yeah. That's a
don't even
great
act like you don't like it.
I don't like it.
Everybody likes that song.
No, I don't.
Whether they admit it to themselves or
You don't
not.
like that song. What the fuck?
Why
Nope.
don't you like that song? Were
It's
you
gay.
Were you not?
It's gay, he says.
Actually, I have like no feelings toward the song whatsoever, to be honest.
I have like no feelings.
I'll have you know.
Like.
I can't even say that. That would just be an outright lie.
What were you
I'm
gonna
not
say,
comfortable
Hayden?
with. I was gonna say that I've been rolling in pussy since I've admitted to liking that song. But I have no claims to back that up or evidence
Yeah. You're rolling in it about as much as I am.
of it. I'm rolling in a cat. There we go. That's my pussy.
But yeah.
What do you say
you have
about
a
my
cat,
wife?
Don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
No.
Now I'm
I
sad.
have a dog.
I'm at the
A
surface.
Yorkshire Terrier.
I have a
Oh
dog.
my god, I'm being shot with an arrow.
Her name
Oh
is
my
Tootsie.
God.
Jesus, Tyler.
What? Marie.
Your house.
Marie. Where's my dog? Dog's just like, get away from me.
Oh, I want to check out
Fucking
Nick's
come
house.
here, me.
Oh,
It's not much, but I was getting the
Ooh.
inside.
I
how
like
do
what
you
you.
build a roof? Like a
What do you mean?
slanted.
Oh,
It's a
slanted.
pain- it's a
Either
pain
you
in
do
the
the,
ass.
I'd say either you do the pyramid way that Nick did, or you use a more complicated way and use stairs.
I wanted to use stairs, but this honestly was just easier, and I like the look of
Well-
this.
Oh, I agree.
So like,
He doesn't know.
yeah.
He
I don't
doesn't
know.
like you
Yeah.
either.
He doesn't
See, I
like
always do this where I make too big of a house to start with, so it takes me forever to ever have a house.
Did you know that that guy got fan mail for like pretty much up until he died?
I actually did not know that.
The you'll be dead guy.
You'll
Really?
be dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I
the
would,
thing with Star Wars fans is they kind of tend to obsess over like
The smallest of characters.
every
How do you make light blue wool?
like
you use
somewhere,
dye with
somehow,
you use dye
that
with
guy
lapis.
has
I
been
think.
given like an entire fucking backstory that nobody cares about.
I got so many potatoes.
So
Let's see.
I'll just never forget the biggest fucking eye roll in the movie theater I ever had
Oh,
when
God.
we went to go see fucking Rogue One, and he's just there.
yeah, it's like they both
For
the
no
characters bump
reason.
into him, and he's just, hey, watch yourself. Like that was the equivalent of like Family Guy doing the giant chicken thing, like in that episode of where like they're doing like Back to the Future or whatever, basically.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he like bumps into the giant chicken, and they're like, "Whoa, easy, buddy! You'll never see that guy again."
Blue.
Except that was actually like
I about to say that was actually kind of funny.
out joke, whereas in Rogue One it was just straight up pandering.
What?
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna exit real quick
Oh,
because
no.
I also cannot now open my inventory. Why?
Yeah, I'm good.
Minecraft buggy as fuck.
And I guess so.
I am I'm planting a bunch of food, so we'll have food.
I'm gonna make a new character because apparently you can just do that now.
Oop, I dropped my bucket.
Create. Why am I a lady? I'm always a lady. Ooh. Make yourself be mad at slime.
Why is it still not opening? What the fuck? Oh, I think I know why. Yup.
What?
I was blocking the top of it from being opened.
Ah,
I didn't realize Minecraft was that sophisticated.
clearly.
Okay, we have a carrot farm over here now.
Nice.
Just make sure whatever you take, you replant later.
I'm not gonna take anything right now because I don't have anything
So
to replant
now,
with.
now I should be a lady with an R2D2 hat.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't care.
Y'all.
Let's see.
On a side note, Back to the Future is a really good movie.
Back to the
Oh,
Future's
yeah.
a great movie. It's one of
So I
the
haven't seen
best
part 2
movies
or part
fucking
3.
ever. So I'm still of the opinion part 1 is the best. I'm
Well, I
I'm
mean,
Yeah, but like, I still like part 2, but I don't know
I
why.
like
It seems
part
like a
2
lot of
best.
people don't like part 2.
Why? I always thought they did.
I thought part 2 was like one that everyone liked the most.
Really? I always hear different.
I also.
I always hear that about. I always hear
I
part
like it
3
the
is
most.
awful, but
Oh yeah, I don't like part 3.
actually I don't think it's as
Yeah,
bad.
what's
Like I joke around with it, but I really don't think it's as bad as what everyone makes it out to be.
if we went back, if we did Back to the Future now, it would be in 1991.
Yeah.
That would just be
Wow.
depressing. Everybody
Yeah.
would be like dancing to Nirvana and like smoking a crack pipe or something.
Jesus
The 90s had no
Christ.
I mean, seriously, the 90s had no fucking class as compared to like the 50s.
Hey,
Kirk,
Kirk, it's your cousin,
Smoking a crack pipe.
Al Cobain.
You know that generic sound that nobody can understand what the fuck you're singing?
Oh god.
Well, you've been looking for? Is it bad that I actually know the lyrics to that song?
I mean, so yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. I think well, the funny thing with Weird Al was that like he had a parody called Smells Like Nirvana. And you know, his whole thing, I guess, is that he generally likes to approach like the artist before he parodies their song. So he went up to Kurt Cobain and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna make this song," and he's like, "Well, it's not gonna be about something stupid like feed or chicken or something." And he's like, "No, it's gonna be about how nobody can understand the lyrics to your songs." And Kurt Cobain's like, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you should do that.
Aw, that's actually really sweet.
Yeah.
That makes me.
Well, after like Coolio like bitched about Amish Paradise, he's made sure to like ask everybody for
people.
permission.
That's
even
like
though
one of
it's
my
not legally
favorite.
required for parody.
But it's in poor. I think it's in poor taste to just
What-
do it without saying, "Hey."
I think it depends
'Cause
if
he
it's
just
poor
wants the
taste,
support,
depending on
that's
how
it.
big you are. Like, obviously, with how big
Yeah.
he is now, I do think it kind of makes sense for him to, ask for
Oh yeah.
permission. But I think, like, if you're like,
I
if
mean,
someone
he was still pretty big back then. Like when he.
Yeah,
like, when he
the
did
No, that-
80s
Paradise.
were really his.
Oh no, but I'm
peak.
saying like if you're just like some random dude making that sort of stuff, like I think there's
Well,
really
yeah, but because
Oh,
you have no way of like asking. Them.
no. Well, what
I
I'm
think
saying
you
is
can
that
get
Really,
one on
He's probably the most famous parody artist, period, at this point.
Oh yeah. I don't even know who else would like, unless you guys enlighten me. I have no idea who else would even like stand even close to toe with him.
I mean, to be
Oh, I
honest,
don't
it would
know.
probably be just some like dude on fucking like YouTube, or
YouTube.
something like that now
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
And not to diss that person, whoever's on YouTube who does that stuff. If anything, I'm actually saying like it's amazing that people now are like on YouTube doing that shit. But
Yeah.
Back in my day, we needed a record.
Even Weird Al kind of tried to modernize himself a little bit with that, like the YouTube music videos for his new album or newest
Yeah.
album, I guess.
Tacky was great.
How-
Yeah, I thought
Guess it
Tacky and Foil and stuff were still pretty good songs.
I was worried that when he made the new album, I was gonna realize like, wow, he lost it. He did not.
No,
He's
did
still
not.
very comfortably the king of parody.
hey,
I still think
like
Nick,
Straight Out Linwood is a great album.
Well,
Shred
what
of
did you
Linwood
make your
is a
house out of?
Fantastic album. I would say either Running with Scissors or Poodle
Me?
Hat is probably
Yeah.
my favorite one, though.
It's what is it called? It is called Andesite.
oh,
I liked it a lot better than Cobblestone.
I still love the cobblestone look. It makes me think of a castle.
I remember Shay was a huge Weird
Build it-
Al fan
build a
when we were
castle.
kids.
Oh,
She
yeah.
like just let me borrow what's it called? Straight Outta Linwood. I listened to that
Uh-huh.
shit on repeat for like
That was your cousin, right?
no, a friend of ours that transitioned, a childhood friend.
Ah,
The
Good for them.
what
Yeah.
was it called? Or no,
Yeah.
is it just called
No,
The
I-
Saga Begins? The Star Wars one.
Yeah, the Star
Uh-huh.
Wars parody of American Pie.
That is still
I've
possibly
never actually heard that song.
American Pie or The Saga Begins.
The Saga Begins.
I think it's actually one of the best. I love it. I think it's great. Every line is just clever as hell. I love it.
I like Yoda, like the parody of Lola. That's a good one. And I like a Surgeon a lot.
Yeah, Like a Surgeon's one of my favorites. I said yeah, I like that.
And my favorites are either The Saga Begins or the Amish Paradise.
Have any of you actually seen UHF, like the movie?
Yeah!
Back in the 80s. I've never
love
seen
UHF.
that. I saw the review of it. It made me really interested.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's still great.
It kind of reminded me of like, I don't know. Like
Tell
I
me-
loved Weird Al a lot when I was like growing up, but I just kind of fell out of it as I got older.
Did any of you ever watch Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have seen it. But
So I rewatched it recently.
much.
For one-
what'd you think of it?
For one, it still holds up. Totally holds up still.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
Cool.
One thing I forgot though was the shoes they wear in the movie. They wear
Shoes do they wear?
Crocs. And that was like
Fuck off.
that was way before Crocs were popular. So like I looked
I
it
know there
up.
was other stuff that people
I-
were like, yeah, Mike Judge predicted it.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
looked it up, and apparently they were trying to find some shoes that represent like a stupid future, and someone brought him Crocs, saying, "Well, these like don't worry, these things will like never take off. They're like fucking stupid. Like no one's going, no one actually wears these things." And so they used them in the movie, thinking like, "Well, yeah, it's the
Ah.
future shoes, ha ha ha." In the same world where Demolition Derby has like a bunch of cars with penises on them, right? Like
Right.
it
I
just supposed.
actually owned a pair of Crocs boat shoes. Pretty comfortable.
I had Crocs
but
flip flops and then regular Crocs. They're comfy. They're ugly as shit, but they're very comfortable.
it just totally threw me for a fucking spin. Like, I just was amazed that they were all wearing Crocs.
I got poked by a goat. Like I was just building shit for my house, and then
Oh, I thought you were talking about real life for a second. Like, I thought you were about to tell a story.
no.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! No! 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 It's a dude who looks like Frankenstein with a crossbow. Who the fuck is this?
Is that a? It's some kind of villager, something or other.
Where do you
There's
go?
one guy
There's
that's
a
like
bunch of
shaman
them.
or mage or something, and he like just throws like magic potions at you.
No, I know him. Yeah, I know him. But they're like a bunch of Frankenstein dudes with crossbows hunting me through the forest, like it's a fucking game.
Like it's a
Oh,
game.
I mean, it is a
Oh, I think
game.
those are guards.
But what are they guarding?
I don't know, like.
Oh, they
I
have
see
a
them around,
banner.
but, like,
Kid
Well,
ass.
hey, anyone want to go kill these guys and take their banner and then put it up on our fortress? I guess Tower's fortress.
I mean, I'm mining, so you guys do you.
I'm running at them.
I'm doing my thing right now.
For
Oh
some
wait,
reason,
I don't
Nick,
have
thought you were
a.
about to say I might would when you said I'm mining.
Nick, do you
I
have?
don't know why I thought you were gonna say that.
Yes, you do.
Because I say might would a lot.
Yep, wrong.
I really
spelling.
like mining in this game. It's fun.
I agree. It's
It's
just
satisfying.
relaxing, right?
It is half of the game, so
Yeah. I know, but like you know how people like to like build these like stupid crazy buildings and it's like, wow, how long did that take? 7,000 hours? But I just like going down and finding stuff. It's always
Yeah.
been the best part.
I'm.
For me.
I got my shield. I'm coming after. I don't know how to use my shield. How do you use the shield?
maybe the real Minecraft was the friends we made along the way.
You better knock that shit off.
Yeah.
Knock what shit off?
I gotta stop doing that.
What?
Do what?
My stupid horrible tick.
Oh,
What?
Ha!
which is?
The thing I do with my throat where I go,
Fuck
Oh,
you,
that.
I
crossbow
don't
dude.
notice that anymore, to be honest.
I do. People at work do. They're like, you have the hiccups? What are you doing?
Well, that's just rude.
I mean, it
Sit
could just be
there
a
like-
question. Wait,
If you
what
don't
just
mind me
happened?
asking, is it just a random thing that you do, or is it like a nervous tick?
It's like a nervous tick, right? Or stress. Stress is the main
Ah,
Pause.
gotcha.
There's a
Fuck is
thing in the
that noise?
corner of my screen that's just like a head of the guy I killed with 2 axes on it.
Are you wanted, maybe?
I think I'm wanted.
Weapons of Fate?
But I stole their banner.
There you go, Nick.
Where are you
Bon
right now?
Jovi would
It's
be
called an
proud.
Illager banner.
I didn't know the guy's actual name was just John Bon Jovi.
I thought it was the stage name.
It is.
Oh,
but even
hey
still,
guys, I think I might be causing trouble because I just got an
reminds me, I
achievement.
never
And it
finished
just
this
said
game.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Killed a pillager captain.
Oh no.
Oh.
Were they even I'm sorry, I have to go back because I wasn't totally paying attention because I was mining. Were they even trying to attack you first? Or did you just go after them?
No, they looked kind of cool, and I saw they were holding a banner. I thought I could take the banner from them.
Cool,
God
your fault.
damn it. Yeah.
All I know
It's
is
like now, right
apparently I'm for some reson I'm stanky now.
I don't want to I almost asked, but I know what the answer is gonna be. I was gonna be like, hey, have you guys seen the new Wrong Turn movie, like the reboot? Because what James just did reminded me of a fucking part in there
Hey Tyler,
where
Uh-huh.
am I
where
stanky?
they're just
Are you stinky?
What is going on with you, buddy?
Do you,
What's
do you want a
happening with
serious
me?
answer to that question?
Do you
How do I go third person?
I don't know.
for us, it's up on the D-pad.
um
Yep.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Hold on, to figure out what the fuck you have.
He's got the Rona.
The Rona.
6
We're gonna
get
part
banned.
boys. Ah, fuck
Describe
it.
that.
It's
Twitch
more
is
like
that big of a
6
pussy
feet
that-
apartheid.
Shut the fuck up. My
That was
God.
pretty good.
That was good.
If you weren't a friend of mine, I would have slapped you.
So
Your
I
address. I need to slap you.
Hey, Tyler, I just found out how to pull up what I have. I have something called Bad Omen, and I have it for 97 minutes.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck does it do?
Oh,
Got bad mojo.
Well, yeah, obviously it's James.
it happens.
You know,
it happens,
like,
w-
Now that I
it
think
happens when
about
you
it,
kill a pillager that has a banner. Next time you enter a village, a raid will begin.
now that I think about it, is Mumbo Jumbo from Banjo Kazooie kind of racist?
Yes, he is.
Or am I just like
No, he's definitely racist.
blissfully unaware?
He is wholeheartedly racist.
Well,
So
Or he's a
wait,
racist character.
our thing
Tyler,
is
what-
technically considered a village, so
So I can't go to a village.
no, because then
James
you
goes
will
to a
start a
village.
raid.
What the fuck is
What's
a
a
raid?
raid?
That was my question.
I think that's like if you go in there,
Are they gonna
um,
hunt him down?
more pillagers are gonna show up.
Do we? Is there like a
Basically-
reward?
Be armed. Well, considering that it's a bad thing to do, I doubt there's a reward for it.
I don't think it's a bad thing. The guys are called pillagers. I'm pretty sure they're bad
No,
guys.
But don't you have a thing called like Bad Omen now? Like that kind of sounds like it's a bad thing to do.
About to say,
You
I
won't
don't
get
consider
it.
this a good thing, James. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, you don't get bad omens for doing good things.
Oh god damn it!
Or
Let's
could be
see.
good omens.
I tunneled into the fucking mine I already made. Fucking damn it, James! Why did we make this so big?
Damn it, James.
It's like a fucking ant farm. Like an alien ant farm.
Oh, fuck off.
I was just about to say that. Oh, there. That's how I go with third person. Ah.
With the blood stains on the carpet.
'Cause that's all I needed was Michael Jackson ruined by a fucking 90s.
New metal band.
Yeah. Michael Jackson ruined himself enough, okay? I don't need anyone else to tarnish
And
his
like-
fucking
Yeah.
reputation for him.
I don't like the 90s, but I think the only thing that I do like about the 90s is that yoggling became like a really big thing, like with Pearl Jam and
What is yoggling?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yoggling?
It's when they're singing and they're going, "Our sister baby was in my way."
Yeah.
And you
I
know,
just
like,
thought that was called sucking at singing.
well, because you listen to Pearl Jam where they're just like, "Hey, I'm still alive, hey."
I mean,
Do
he's
that
not
too
wrong.
well.
That's what my friend Kara told me.
I do like Hootie and the Blowfish, though. Like I'm
I
not gonna
like
lie.
Hootie and-
I do like a lot of '90s music.
I do
I
too.
thought that was a fake band that they made up on Friends. I was really
No,
surprised
it is
to
not.
learn that was a
That's
real band.
A
was like, who the-
fake band. They make the fun-
Well, because there's an episode where they all go see Hootie and the Blowfish. I was like, well, that's so fucking stupid. That can't be real.
What the fuck?
Have you watched Friends?
with you.
I've never. I mean, I've seen Friends in passing. Like I know who all the characters are and stuff, but like I don't.
I mean, I'll be
like
honest.
Darius Rucker,
I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of Friends.
Yeah, I'm really.
I
not
like
either.
Friends.
I think like the first few seasons are good. I think it gets pretty bad pretty quick, and it suddenly turns to a thing where I feel like I'm obligated to laugh, even though nothing funny is happening.
Mostly
So
because
the
they
Big
have
Bang
marketing
Theory.
it.
Yeah, no, totally. But it's funnier than Big Bang Theory. Do not get me wrong. Like I don't want to insult them that bad, but
Right.
it.
Big Bang Theory sucks.
Yeah,
You know
that
what
Totally.
show was
show's
awesome?
awful.
What?
What?
Jesus,
Psych.
Tyler.
I love Psych. Psych is
I-
great.
You know what? I've actually never watched Psych.
You gotta watch fucking Psych, man. The
There's
first
a
episode's
skeleton
little
in the
rough.
farm.
That is a great show.
Hmm.
That is
But that was on
stellar-
USA, right? USA has
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
surprisingly
It's on-
good shows.
What is
I believe
this?
it's on Amazon now. All of it, like all of the show is on Amazon.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hey Nick, what's
yeah,
up?
that's where I watched it.
I liked Monk a lot too. I
Hello.
actually watched the series
Why are you
finale of
stinky?
Monk like when it aired on TV.
Because apparently I killed a pillager and they now want me dead.
You're stinky.
The Randy Newman theme song for Monk, where you go, "This jungle out there, you don't will." Sings it.
Batman.
No one needs you, but I do.
Gonna take a bite.
He
Gonna
gonna
breathe on it, but wipe it on her blouse.
I have no idea what's happening right now. All I know is I'm
That's how he
loving.
fucking
Breathe, take
sings,
any
though.
tree-
I am loving Nick's laughter. Is all I know.
But you just gotta watch out for Randy Newman. Yeah, he just sits there singing about what he sees.
Hey there, over. Come on,
Come on over.
I have no idea what to think at this point. Why did I come down here?
I don't know.
Well, the
you
worst
asked what this
part-
was.
The worst part is making fun of Randy Newman just makes it sound like you're making fun of somebody that's like mentally ill.
Mentally handicapped.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But
No,
that
you're
really
just going,
is the way. That really is the way that he sings. Like, look up the Monk theme song, and it doesn't sound that much different.
Did he actually make the Monk theme song?
Yes, he did.
Huh.
Yeah. He does a lot of like composing for film
Yeah.
and TV besides like Pixar stuff.
Right.
Got a monk in me. You
Oh
can't
my
do that. That
God.
song exists already. You got a monk in me. So let's do. You got a monk in me.
All right, now this sounds bad.
Oh my god.
What have we
I
become?
was choked on my spaghetti.
Knees weak.
That's a mean way to. Oh, never mind.
Don't make a cock sucking joke. I like Life is Strange a lot, but I still laugh when like Adam Johnston, the Your Movie Sucks guy,
When he
like, he
plays
was
that
playing
game.
it, and he's like, this game is gay as shit, and he goes, and I suck cock, so I know what's fucking gay. It's like, Jesus.
So I saw
That
someone.
Adam guy. Pretty
I-
funny.
I saw someone on Twitter was sharing around that old video of like Halo 3 lobby when the guy says makes a gamer tag when
the
he's like,
homophobia evolved is what the
yeah,
video is called.
yeah.
Like, yeah, they deleted that off of YouTube for some reason.
Well, someone's made a copy of it because it was shared on Twitter the other
Yeah.
day, and I thought it was fucking hysterical.
They're scared. They're scared of us knowing the truth.
Bet your dentist hates you because your breath smells like butt. That's the best one. And then the guy that just goes, so, do you spit or swallow? And then, like, everybody just busts out laughing.
I hate all these other
one of the-
rocks. I just want cobblestone.
One of my managers, I don't think he ever brushes his teeth because every time he opens his mouth and you get too close, it smells like someone took a shit in his mouth.
Damn.
For all you know, he has like one of those like, teeth problem. I don't know what you call it when like it smells like
A
shit.
teeth problem.
You know what I
Nah,
mean?
he just doesn't. He just doesn't.
Like a
brush,
dead
'cause
tooth
they're-
or something.
Nah, he tells everybody about everything. He would have said something about a dead tooth.
Nah.
Did he say anything about not brushing his teeth?
So, anyways,
He says
when
he
I'm
skips. I was gonna say he says he skips it every now and again, but I think he's not letting on how often he skips it.
every now and again, every day. Only
There was
do
a
it
pe-
once.
There was a period where I didn't brush my teeth for like 6 months.
Oh my god.
fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I was like 14 and I was depressed and I was like,
Oh, okay. That's a little bit different. 14.
Yeah, I kind of. been
I was
there
gonna
before
say,
did
like,
that.
This isn't as
that
an
was
adult.
probably me at 14, to be honest. Like that's.
I wasn't depressed at 14. I was depressed at 16, sure, but not 14.
I was talking more
I'm
so
depressed
about.
now, if that helps anyone.
I was more so talking about not brushing my teeth that often.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't really speak.
Whoa. My hungerism was. Oh my God.
I go, yeah, man, I haven't done that a lot. Or I was like that when I was 14. Depressed? No, not brushing my teeth. No, not wrong. I probably was also depressed too.
I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of something else.
Thinking about that pussy.
Oh my.
That juicy booty.
No. Oh.
Please,
Don't
please
ever
no.
call a butt juicy. That's gross.
They bend over and they're like, man, a little bit squirted out.
Oh.
Ew.
That would be diarrhea. That would be a good thing.
They bend over, they're like, I'm juicing.
What are we doing? What's
I've heard somebody
happening?
call
There-
a butt a juicy peach before.
Well, no,
That kinda
that's
makes
yeah,
sense,
that one makes sense.
Because a
But-
peach kind of looks like a butt. So.
There's
Yeah.
a
I learned that from
survivor.
Call Me By Your Name.
Oh no.
Oh no!
There's a fucking survivor in Dead Rising that like every 5 minutes just goes, what are we doing here?
God.
And James being like, what are we talking about? Reminded me of that.
Did you
knowing
see
what
they're
we
doing
know
a
now
dead?
about Army Hammer? Like, I said, knowing what we know now about Army Hammer makes Call Me By Your Name a lot more creepy.
Yeah.
So-
not that it already wasn't kind
I
of
was about to
creepy.
say, and it was already
but,
kind of
like-
creepy.
Did you see the trailer for Dead Rising 2? Like, I guess they're remaking it.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Eh. They
Are you
didn't
talking
remake the
about-
first one.
I know.
Yeah,
I
are
was.
you talking
I
about-
know.
The re-release?
I guess it's a re-release.
The re-release.
I don't know. I just saw a trailer
Yeah.
pop up for Dead Rising 2 that was new, and I went, "Wait,
Oh yeah.
Keeper 2, Zookeeper.
or not Dead? Or I mean, not Dead Rising, Dead Island 2."
Yeah, I was
Oh!
like, what? Well, there's Dying
is there-
Light 2 as well.
Is there really info on Dead Island 2?
I guess so. I did that
God
come
damn
out
it,
like
James.
years
No,
ago?
wait.
Get me Zookeeper 2 and we'll start talking.
Get Kevin James out of movies and we'll start talking.
Fucking, do you guys know when Dead Rising 2 got announced? Does anybody want to take a guess? Or Dead Island 2, sorry.
I would say maybe
Give me a guess.
2017.
Okay. Tyler,
I'm
you
gonna
don't know
guess
that
20.
well.
I'm gonna
Give-
guess 2012.
Okay, Tyler, give me a
2015.
Tyler was actually closest, 2014.
Oh.
Wait, so it never
7
came
years.
out?
Hadn't Dead Island just
Oh.
the first Dead Island just come out when you and I first
No.
met?
Oh yeah, yeah, cool. Cause like you came and sat down in my room, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to play? This is Dead Island." And I was like, "Oh, I have a kukri. I'm like a meal."
I remember.
I don't know why I
So,
remember that.
I'll be
specifically.
honest. I thought that game came out like years ago. Like I didn't know it never came out.
Yeah, it's been. Well, they had Dead Island Riptide.
Yeah, I guess
That
that's
one-
why.
Yeah, that was. That one was a
I
cash
like Dying
grab.
Light quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited for people to be excited about Dying Light too. I mean, even though I probably won't
Yeah.
play it, but
that's why I actually plinked down the $230 on the special edition.
do
Because
the
I am
if
totally
Mama
not
ain't happy
excited.
thing.
If Mama ain't happy, nobody happy.
What the? I don't get
It's
it.
from Dying Light too, or
Yeah.
Dying Light.
I will say, so they had the new trailer for Back for Blood that looked good.
Back 4 Blood looks great.
And that
It's gonna be crossplay, guys.
what's that?
Yay!
What's that fucking Xbox? Like one of the last like Xbox things that they announced. That's like a zombie-ish type game.
State of Decay.
No, it's like it's something Red or Rising or
No, that's
it's
the
not
book
Red
I'm
Rising.
about. That's the
No,
book I'm
it's-
reading.
It's like Revenge Reaver,
Stalker?
something with an R.
I don't know.
but it's like it was like one of the it was like the
Said it's
last
for
thing that they
Xbox?
showed. Yeah, it's Xbox and PC. It was like one of the last things that they showed at the E3 showcase,
I did
and like
not watch.
everybody was losing their shit over it. Yeah, it's like a
Were they
bunch of
really?
like, yeah, it's like a bunch of like teenagers and young adults in like a post-apocalypse, and they're just
You're
like
not talk-
reveling in it because like they don't have to like go to work or
You're
anything.
not talking about the one with the vampires.
Those are the
right?
people who would die
Yeah,
first.
vampires. That's what it was.
Okay, that one looks great.
Yeah, that game looked really fun actually.
Tyler, your
Everybody-
house is massive.
Everybody that I knew that like watched that
Thank
E3
you.
conference, they were like, "Elder Scrolls 6 wasn't announced. This thing fucking sucked." And I was like,
It's
"They
already been
said."
announced.
Yeah, I was like, they already said that they're not gonna say anything about it until Starfield.
You
Comes out.
fucking mental! It's been announced.
They really didn't show that much about Starfield either, though.
No, but if they said when Starfield comes out, we'll have more to share. I mean, they announced Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield like 3 fucking years ago. So
I'm just
and
surprised we didn't
Starfield's coming out next year, like November of next year, I think they said.
I was still expecting them to show more about Starfield than they did.
Yeah. Well, basically, Todd Howard came out and said, "It's Elder Scrolls in space." And then I said, "Okay, that's all I really need to know."
One of my biggest pet peeves during E3, and I know that's the whole point of it, is when people
Mhm.
come with a CG trailer. You should not be allowed to announce a game unless you can show gameplay. Like, that should be a rule.
I agree.
You
Either
should not
announce,
waste
either
my
show
time.
gameplay or show just like a title card, basically
Right.
saying that like it's gonna be a thing, like Nintendo does,
Yes.
pretty much.
Well, not
that
not
Breath
like
of the
Nintendo
Wild.
does, because it's
What do you
been
mean?
like three years since Bayo 3 and Metroid Prime 4. So maybe don't do what Nintendo does, but
Actually, it's been 5 years.
oh no!
They announced Metroid Prime 4 and Bayo 3 before the Switch came out.
No, they didn't.
I'm just excited for the new
Okay.
Mario Party.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure that they announced it in like 2016, like very
Oh.
late 2016 or very early 2017. I'm almost
gotta-
positive
Why you gotta do that to me?
because Dragon Quest 11 was the first announced Switch game, back when it was still the NX.
I thought Breath of the Wild was the first announced.
No, because that was technically a Wii U game.
Oh yeah,
like,
that was
first.
like coming to. That was coming.
Which I mean, the Breath of the Wild sequel stuff looked good. I'm just happy that we got shown something at least.
Me too. Did you guys play? Well, not did you guys. Hayden, did you play Age of Calamity at all?
No,
It's fun.
I liked Hyrule Warriors, but Age of Calamity, I just
So,
I don't know.
Hayden,
Once
could
I
you-
kind of what?
Could you explain something to me? I guess the new Mario
Yeah,
Party
sure.
thing, is that just an expansion? Is it like, what is it?
That was actually. I was
That's
gonna
that's
ask
a
about
whole
that
new
too.
game. It's a
So-
game that's remake of basically the first couple of Mario Parties. It's got 5 boards from Mario Party 1 through 6, and
Is it
then
kinda
it's
like-
got all of 1 through 6 as mini games.
Is it kind of like Tony
over
Hawk?
100.
So
The
here's what,
re-release?
is
Or
it just
it's
me
like,
or they
yeah,
just,
here's
they're putting
maps.
out less content with, I know it's not just Nintendo, just in general, like less content with games, like only 5
Well,
maps.
Nintendo is definitely doing that.
It's like, it's only fucking 5
Basically,
maps.
Bowser's
like-
Fury. Bowser's Fury was great.
Bowser's Fury was great, but like any kind of like niche sort of like franchise like that, like Mario.
There are
Golf,
2 Endermen
Mario
in our
Party,
area, by the
that
way.
kind of thing,
Jump in water if they
they-
scare you.
Oh
they could-
no!
they couldn't give less of a fuck about, to be honest.
Oh, he's gone. One of them's
So-
gone.
They just know that people are so nostalgic for a good Mario Party that they'll just buy it without even.
I mean, I'll
Question.
buy it, but my whole
That's-
thing is like, why are you making a new one before you even like fix the one you just came out
What-
with that wasn't that
What,
bad?
what was the last Mario Party? Was it 9?
Super Mario Party for the Switch.
I
Like,
feel
I-
stupid.
I
Oh, that was
enjoyed
the
it.
one you bought.
Yep.
Like I
They, like,
enjoyed that
wow.
Mario
Thomas
Party,
for the mini games.
but there's too much bullshit with the hidden stars. Like there's too many of them,
Yeah, there really is.
and not enough turns. Like you can't have a good long game, and like the maps are all extraordinarily small.
This one, the new one, is called Mario Party Superstars, and it's literally just like a best of compilation of Mario Party, basically.
But with only
Is
5
it at least-
maps?
is it? No, but is it
Yeah.
at least remade? Like the maps
Yeah.
are remade from the ground. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not
five's
just like
fine.
an N64 port. I mean, the
it
original game
60?
only had 6 maps.
Is it
did.
$60?
So again, the original game, which came out long ago,
Yeah.
has more maps than the new game.
Is it?
How
is
much
it
does
still
the
six-
original? How much does the original have exactly?
Okay, so let's see. Let's go through them.
Mario
you got
has a map.
DK
Luigi
Force.
has a map.
I say you got DK Forest. You got the one in the clouds, which I think is Mario map. Bomb Bomb Battlefield, Peach's Cake, DK Forest,
I like Bomb Bomb
Luigi,
Battlefield.
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's
Luigi's
Island.
Engine Room. So
Mario.
6 maps.
No, that's 7.
7.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only. Well, wait a minute.
Because Bomb Bomb Battlefield is you gotta count that
That's
one too.
Wario's. That's Wario's. Only
Yeah.
every character gets their own stage, and there's only 6 characters.
Yeah, but you gotta include Bowser's stage.
Oh yeah.
And you
the
also
star
get space.
stage.
Yeah,
the
so
space stage. So that's
Eight maps.
Yeah, because once you got enough stars, like Bowser ran through the kingdom. Dude, I was so fucking hyped for that because like my sister was playing Mario Party late at night and like got a star, and she made it such this like mystery. She was like, I was playing last night and Bowser came through and took all of the stuff. And I was like, no way. And we, like, turned it
Stop
on.
yourself from saying shit just then.
Yeah, I did because she didn't say that. But she's like, Bowser came and took all the stuff. And I'm like, no way. And I like turned it on, and like all the bank and the coin bank and the star bank were all like demolished. And
Dude, it was
Bowser's
like kind of
footprints were
creepy
everywhere.
actually.
Yeah, it really was.
Was this in Mario Party?
Yeah.
Like
Was there like a single player component?
Well,
There
what
was-
was is when you got 100 stars, Bowser came in, took everything, and it unlocked Bowser's like volcano world or whatever, and it was like
and then
fucking
if a
sweet.
if a human player won Bowser's map, then you went to like this space place where like the whole game board was like a giant
See?
like star.
Why can't more games do stuff like that?
What be good?
Because the pool of ideas is just really small and uninventive at this point.
And like, if they do have anything cool, they have to tell you about it before it comes out.
Yeah.
We've kind of reached the point where like a new idea is a selling point as opposed to just being like every game has
Well,
like
like-
a new idea.
That's why I bought Biomutant, because sure, it's not the best game in the world, but it's fucking new.
Yeah.
I don't know. At this point, I definitely take uniqueness over most other things, just because I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just been so long since anything really that unique has actually really come out.
I would say that even though Breath of the Wild isn't really unique because it is kind of just like an homage to a lot of other really good open world games, that I don't know. I'd say it's worth giving a shot. It's the best I've felt about a game like in a very long time. And that was obviously besides like God of War and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I didn't watch the trailer.
It seemed like they showed a decent amount off on it, by what I saw.
I'm sure they did, but I want to kind of. I saw like a snippet
History.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't see the E3 2019 announcement either, because they did show some footage from that too.
I saw that, yeah, and then I was like,
Okay.
okay, I want to just let this come out.
Yeah. Well, it's coming out next year, hopefully. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up getting delayed to 2023.
Yeah. You guys don't really care about it, but Elden Ring finally has gameplay and it finally has a release.
Oh, I
date,
care about
and
it.
It's
Very
much. It's so much
Yeah.
sooner than I thought it would. That's
say.
going to be Game of the Year 2022.
I'd
There's
say I
no
care about it.
competition. Oh, water!
What?
What?
Why water?
I was tunneling and water broke
Where's
through.
water?
What was so scary about water?
Because I suddenly almost drowned, James.
Well, you can't swim, you pansy.
That's
Why
stupid.
don't you go fuck yourself in the ass with a fucking porcupine?
Whoa, hey, we're just here having a good time.
And you
What do
gotta
you
bring
sit and
porcupines
spin?
into it.
Nick, this is a family friend. No, it's not.
This is Minecraft.
My Christian Minecraft server.
Oh, like those Christian Halo servers back in the day?
Minecraft server.
Which ones were those? The only ones I remember were the gay-ass KSI kids.
Whoa.
The KSI was gay.
Can't say that.
Yes, I can. I just did.
I was about to say, Tyler, I think he did.
If you took like gaming Major League clan.
Hey,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
To be honest, at least Major League Gaming makes money from it. If you're part of KSI, like
It's nothing.
you were literally investing your time into absolutely nothing beneficial or good. You are actually hindering other people's enjoyment of a game by making them participate in a clan. It is the dumbest fucking shit that has
I'll
ever
be right
been
back.
conjured up in online
But he
multiplayer.
already. How late are we doing this?
I really just until you want to. You don't have to stay up. I'm having fun
Okay.
with my house. So I still
Yeah.
No, me too. I didn't know if there was like a cutoff or something like that.
It calls whenever we just fuck. There's been some nights where me and Hayden have been on till like fucking nearly 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
However, you should come see my house whenever you get to the ground.
I think if we're still on at like 11 or 11:30 at the latest, like, and that's a big if, but you know what I mean. Then I
Yeah.
would have to head out. 'Cause I gotta be up at 6. Oh
Me
God,
too.
that retail life, am I right?
Okay, got.
Even though your job is like infinitely more complicated than mine, probably. Oh
I want to
jeez.
say run a store and get back to me, but I don't recommend doing that. Like it makes good money, but like it's not worth your health. I at least walk like anywhere from 12 to 15 miles a day.
Oh my God, a sorcerer is in Tyler's house, and or a witch, I mean, and he keeps killing me. Oh God, he's climbing up the ladder. He's
He
a strong-ass
learns!
fucker. Okay, now he's dead. Good lord. Oh hey, I have a potion of healing. That'll be nice for when I start starving again.
What did
I like how you
that?
keep your level when you die now. Because before, like, you would lose all your XP. But yeah, I'm
Great.
very, like, I'm excited to, like, I'm more excited to just, like, kind of learn some, like, skills as opposed to, like, you know, being excited to work at Walmart, like, specifically.
God
So-
damn it, I guess I dug too far, and now there's just like the
We've
whole
dug
bottom
too
of this
deep.
mountain is just water. Like
Because
it's
I have
literally
had-
all just water.
I wonder
I
if you
have
came
had,
out
like,
in the
a
ocean.
quote-unquote- Oh, jeez. That'd be scary.
What's
Then
that?
it wouldn't be mining, it would be spelunking.
Ew.
Oh, is spelunking
I thought that's just
Cave.
cave.
or like
I think it's just underwater cave diving, isn't
It's
it?
not.
Or
I
just
don't think it's
cave diving
underwater.
in
I think it's
general.
just. I'm about to say. I think it's just cave diving in general.
Well, still, I like saying spelunking.
Oh, it is a nice word. No doubt about that.
But yeah,
I could like plug up where this water is coming from.
because of course I didn't say this like during orientation. I probably never will say it, but I don't plan on staying super long. Just because
How
like
long?
I'm gonna be up in Canada next year,
Right.
and so unless you know Walmart has a, which I'm sure they have I was gonna say I'm sure they have Canada's in Walmart. They have Walmart's in Canada.
Hayden, I must be really tired because I actually didn't see the problem with the first thing you said. I was like, why didn't you say that? Well, what am I missing?
But yeah. So, anyways,
Hey Tyler, what do you think of my house on the inside now?
It looked nice.
I'm working on
That's gonna be-
Look at
Windows.
him on the inside.
That's gonna make gaming nights more complicated because I'll be an hour and a half ahead of you guys.
Right.
Why Canada?
Excuse me.
Oh my God, bless you.
Thank you.
Good.
Yep. Just sneezing.
Why,
That's
why,
what to do.
why Canada?
I don't know. I just think it'd be neat. It's a
I just
foreign
think
country
it's
that's. It's a foreign country that's easy enough to get citizenship
Damn.
in. It still borders America, so.
Go,
I could
go
still,
visit,
like, see you guys and my family and stuff if I wanted to.
go visit Xander.
So I'm working on my
Xander
second.
live in like London now or something. Last
second
I heard he joined like
level
the Royal
2.
Air Force or something.
Okay,
No,
nice.
he
looks good though.
He moved back.
I need to make a nice fireplace somewhere.
I doubt he even
Do you like-
remembers me, to be
Do you like my
completely
defense
honest.
tower?
I do. It again. It looks
Watchtower,
awesome.
maybe?
It's like a fucking like triple. It's
And
like
plus,
crazy.
if he moved
I'm
back,
gonna see how
that
far
would
I
make
can
him,
take it.
that would put him in Manitoba, and I'm gonna be in Newfoundland, which is very far away.
I need sand.
I hate signs.
Even though Manitoba seems like it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I want to go through it all at some point
Yeah.
because I've got online friends pretty much everywhere, but nobody in Manitoba. I don't think.
Wow, carrots actually give you
Wow.
two hunger. That's surprising.
I haven't talked to Xander in. I mean, it's been at least 10 years.
Yeah,
I was in high school the last time I talked to him. Put it that way.
last time I talked to him was when you drove me to go over to like fly over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 8 years ago.
Oh my God, was it really?
Yeah,
I thought
it was like
more
Christmas,
recent.
Christmas 2013, or Thanksgiving
Ah.
2013.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it couldn't have been 2012 because
Every time I jump into water, like I have to stop myself from going. Psh.
that's crazy. I think I talked to Brian like around when Halo 5 came out, but that's been, I mean, almost 6 years ago already.
I tried like texting him, but I think he's like, because we talked like small talk, but I think he's like moved past us, kind of. And I get it.
Makes sense.
You don't
know.
hang on to your friends forever. It still kind of sucked though, considering how much we used to play.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you get into different things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hold it against him, but I'm just not a big
No.
fan of like friendships, that like really good friendships fading.
Yeah, it happens.
That was one thing I enjoyed
Does.
about traveling was the fact I could sit to and go like, "Hey, I'm going to be near Chicago. Hey, you want to hang out?" Like when I was in New York, I could be like, "Hey, Troy, I'm not too far
Troy,
away.
yeah.
You want to hang out?"
Me and Troy.
There's a
What the
pretty
hell
good
is
Twitch
that?
friend of mine that's gonna be in. Well, she's doing like a tour of like the east coast of the U.S. and then kind of making her way like up and around or whatever. But she's gonna. be
Oh
in
my God,
Asia
what is
part
that?
of the tour.
Oh Jesus Christ! Something just there. I went there. There's a temple in the water, and then just all of a sudden, something just like went like like in front of my face. Oh my
I wanted
God!
to make that exact.
Hold on, I'm watching your screen.
Oh,
To go.
jeez! I was like, ooh, look, a
Alright.
temple.
This place is kind of a wash.
But yeah. She was talking about her plans for the tour. and
Whoa!
it's like,
Oh, that was a
she
that was a
goes-
squid, James.
No, it was not a
Oh, was
squid.
it really?
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was a guardian.
No, it was a squid.
No, it was not. I'm telling you,
It
don't know what
looked
the.
like a squid, James.
Shut! It's not a squid. A squid does not appear
Oh my
on your
God, this is
screen and
getting
go.
really heated.
Well, because Tyler's being stupid.
I don't know, James. From what I saw, it was a fucking squid.
And now I'm slow. I can't mine or anything.
James, do you have your contacts in?
Yes. And fuck you.
I don't know.
Fucking
I didn't
glasses
see
or
it.
something.
I got mining fatigue 3 for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I came
Oh,
here to
how
get
long have you had-
sand.
You had
What did
glasses
you
since
do?
what, like second
He
grade?
cursed me. Yeah, about then.
Oh, okay. I probably needed them before then, but I didn't get them till like senior year of high school.
I definitely needed mine before I actually got them.
Yeah. Well, cause like, I don't know, I always had like terrible depth perception as a kid. Like I'd be like tripping over shit and like reaching for stuff and just completely missing it. And I honestly think that glasses just like helped so much with that. Cause like if I'm not wearing my glasses, it's just like everything. It looks like it's lower than it actually is. It's weird. But I don't know. I'm getting to the point now where I used to be able to see pretty well, but like I went into Chick-fil-A without them, and I was like, "Can I get the?" I'm like having to like squint at the.
Can I get
menu.
the blob next to the light?
Well, I usually get the chicken nuggets, but I had to like squint to see what the combo number was.
Can I get my chick nug nug?
Oh, I'm that asshole. He just says, "Give me chicken nuggets," and I don't know the combo number.
I usually say chicken nuggets too, because like that's the thing. But I don't know. Sometimes I just like I like talking in code or something. It makes me feel like I'm smarter than I am.
I like
by just
I
saying,
like
yeah, I have the number
6,000 chicken vaginas.
3. Vagina.
I am so far away from our base right now. I was like, I have mining fatigue. I'll just keep rowing until like I find like just new areas. And
I'm surprised I don't. Whoa! Asshole!
What was that?
A fucking skeleton
Oh, God.
with a gold helmet
No.
just pushed me off the cliff. What an asshole!
Ooh, that was close. Tara, the creeper had gotten inside of your house, and I had to drive him out.
Oh shit! Thank
what
you.
is that? I don't know what I'm looking at over there.
I'm gonna put this empty glass bottle in here. Whenever I see a glass bottle, I just think of Zelda. Like I want to catch a fairy or something. My brain's just hardwired that way. And to never attack chickens.
And to never attack chickens.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna
Hey
have
Nick,
trouble
I think
thinking.
you have some zombie pillagers outside your house.
Well,
Are they
I'm like a mile
pillagers or just
below.
zombies?
James, a
Mile
creeper
below
blew
ground.
up part of your garden.
No, what? Who did that?
I tried. I didn't do it. I was walking, and a creeper was already. He was like his head was sticking out of the garden.
So I'm like
So I tried
rowing
chase
over
him
to.
off, and he blew up.
I'm like rowing over to the shore, and it's just like a cliff face with lava pouring out from multiple directions into the ocean.
That sounds fucking badass.
Yeah.
It's like the Gorgon's Labyrinth.
I picked up 12 of your carrots, just because he blew them up. I'll put them back.
I'm gonna put these back.
I don't even. Well, I like cooked carrots, but I don't like raw. Fuck off.
I love carrots.
I like
too.
cooked carrots, but I don't really like raw carrots. Okay, this guy, stop. He's a zombie villager, and he keeps terrorizing me. I was planting the carrots, and he just came up and started.
Do lava rocks exist in this game?
Yeah.
Obsidian? Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind. I
if you
was-
go over the cliff edge past the mine, you'll find like some magma rocks or whatever that hurt you if you stand on them.
Nah, never mind. It was gold. I was just hitting it with the wrong pickaxe, so no gold actually came out of it.
You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this lava and bring it back home.
Can you make obsidian tools? Or no?
I don't think so.
I think you can. I think it's just a
think-
material that you can collect. Oh
Thought
god,
we
there's an
could.
Enderman. Oh god. Oh god, he's
Well,
looking
there's
at
lava
me.
back home. I'm just going to go back.
I made
What-
eye contact with him.
Oh, you need to run. Jump
You
in
guys
some
remember
water.
the Herobrine?
The what?
What?
The
Oh,
Herobrine?
Herobrine?
Yeah. It was like Notch's dead brother in Minecraft. He like would come at you with like glowing white eyes and kill you.
Oh,
yeah.
I
jeez.
remember here. About that, I think. Damn, Notch sounds kind of fucked up.
Well, it wasn't true. Someone did like a mod or
Oh.
something like that. They were like, "Oh, the hero."
Okay.
Well, that modder's
I was
fucked
gonna
up.
say it. Yeah, even still.
Stupid spider.
Dead child teleporting at me and staring me in the face. It's not something I really want in Minecraft.
I just
Nah.
remembered when we set the Skyrim graphics or the Skyrim graphics pack and like a lot of the enemies started scaring Tyler.
Uh-huh.
That was funny.
But like, okay,
My point is, it was really funny. You were just terrified of the fucking Enderman.
I hate Enderman. Fuck them.
Who is it? What do the Endermen look like with the Skyrim pack, though?
I forget what they look like with the Skyrim pack.
Ow. I've been sitting
Can
in
you
my
not do that?
office chair the whole time, and my bottom is really sore.
I really need to get a different chair. Like I regret ever buying a fucking gaming chair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
just want a
regret
standard
that
computer
too.
desk from Office Max.
Yeah, no, gaming chairs are the biggest rip-offs ever made.
Hey, my phone's at 69%. It's battery. Just like you guys should know that.
Nice.
Oh god, wait, which way do I go home?
If I could charge it to Tyler,
Wait,
why are you
what's that?
staring?
I found
Just move into my chair and you're just.
like a bunch of glaciers.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Yeah, I think there's a village over there.
God, I dug down really fucking far.
Oh yeah, go to a village and start a raid.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I better not go to that village or they're all gonna die.
I mean,
Wait, what
hey,
is
your
that?
village.
It looks like a Christmas village over there.
A Christmas
They
village?
got glowing blue trees.
Santa.
I just want to go check out this glacier before, I possibly die.
Like
And
the Ed, Edd n Eddy episode where it's Christmas in July.
I hate Christmas in July. I never got why that was a thing.
It's only a thing in the southern hemisphere because, like, it's still winter
Christmas doesn't
in
really,
July.
yeah.
Still, that's my reply to you.
Still.
I really hope I don't get lost out here.
Yeah, in New Zealand and stuff, it's like sweltering like summer heat at Christmas time because their seasons are reversed.
Man, I really wish I picked up
I
one of
think
y'all to come
I
with
think
me
that
on
would be
this
kind of
trip.
cool, honestly. Because then you'd get off, like your summer break would be your winter break. Kind of badass. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I mean, Christmas, with it being like 70 some degrees, would also be pretty nice. Of course, we get 70-degree Christmases here now. Thanks, Al Gore.
Wow, I found like a giant thing of glaciers. Is there like anything here worth like going to?
Quick, now we have to build the Titanic.
Oh no.
Why would
Oh, yes.
what's the point of all this? I'm just walking on like a giant thing of ice.
What's the point of
What even is that thing?
You'll be like, what's his face? Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas when he's in the Christmas town. You know that song?
But what's
no.
the point of this song?
No,
What?
where he's like, what's this? What's this? Blah, 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 blah. What's this?
Holy shit,
That's how
dude!
the song goes.
Dude!
You guys never seen The Nightmare Before
Dude.
Oh
Christmas?
damn.
Does anyone
Yes,
have a
I've seen
Coke bottle? Because I just found the fucking polar bear.
What-
And you
why-
got a
why would
message.
Me?
Hello,
Oh,
polar
no,
bear.
that's Jack. I
There's
don't-
more polar bears. Wait, are they gonna eat me?
What are
I'm
you
good to get that
doing?
bird out of my system.
Can I feed polar
hang on, I feel
bears
something else
and
going.
bring him back home? You wouldn't have any idea what polar bears eat.
No idea.
Do you really not know what polar bears
I
eat?
mean, in Minecraft.
I don't know. Go running at it, James.
A fish?
Ooh, yeah, that might be a good. Let me see. Do I have any fish? Oh, nope. I threw my sword.
A fish, a fish, a fishy. Oh.
I love that Family Guy episode. The Monty Python skit, I could take it or leave it, but
Oh my God, there's more polar bears.
because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of Monty Python stuff that I just do not find the humor in it at all. When I watched Hamlet, like, the entire audience was Chris in that one episode where he's like, oh, he popped the business. and I was like, just like, what the fuck is going on?
Should have just
Oh
pointed
no,
and went,
no!
"Oh,
Oh Lord, guys! I tried
Like, they
feeding.
were
I
all-
tried feeding the polar bear a fish, and I accidentally punched him in the face, and now he's chasing me down.
Oh,
Don't
They
bring
were
him
all
back
like
home.
laughing and applauding at parts.
Listen, I am so far from home. I don't even know how to get back to home. I am still
I
trying to
remember
figure this out.
my cousin's college roommate went like to Hamlet with us.
Uh-huh.
And I
guys
think
get
in
together?
hindsight that, like, my cousin might have been trying to set me up, and I was just too dumb to like notice it.
There are
To be
so many
fair-
polar bears.
Because it was like raining, and she's like, "Do you want to get close under the umbrella?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
I mean, listen,
We all have those
uh,
moments.
everyone's missed
Yes.
signals.
Yeah, I
Men
forgot to
are
use turn
inept
signal.
at signals.
Yeah,
I
she
forgot
was
to
cute,
use
too.
my turn signal, and now the whole family's dead.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
I told a
What do
really
you
dark
know? I'm
joke.
joking.
I told a really joke that was kind of similar to that. And like the person like scolded me, but then at the same time just like burst out laughing right afterwards. And it was I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not screaming like the passengers in his car. She was just like, damn. I was like, what?
That is so good.
I don't give a damn who says that shit's funny.
Oh my God.
God, that's
Well, like
great.
dark humor isn't really like their thing a lot of times.
It's not their cup of tea.
Eh,
No.
Well,
I do
that
love a good
Greg.
English tea.
Wait, what? Why did you guys make a British joke? The person wasn't British that I told that joke to.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was.
I did too, Tyler.
Okay, good. I'm not stupid.
We
Or Tyler, we're both stupid.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I
you
don't
know,
feel
stupidity
alone. How
loves
about that?
company. Yeah.
There you go.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm stupid, but I'm not like
There
alone.
there was some jokes there that I just wasn't gonna make.
bitches.
Bitches.
No, the good part is on stream, my camera covers up what you just wrote.
Oh.
What do you
Said
think I would have
first
put,
bitches.
James?
Yeah.
I just got an
Said
achievement
way
called
worse.
Atlantis. I apparently found an
Don't
underwater
type up the
ruin.
Chat like that though.
That's right on the D-pad. Or, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'll be honest. I went on this big adventure and found polar bears and punched them in the face, and now I'm coming home and I accomplished nothing.
Oh God, no, that's too nasty to type. I felt dirty typing that.
The
out.
only thing I accomplished was punching a polar bear in the face and running away.
Damn.
And then getting scared by a guardian, that too. I wasted like 20 fucking minutes just rowing and doing nothing.
Poop shoot.
Fuck bitches acquire currency.
You spelled acquire wrong. But still, I appreciate the effort.
Oh, I forgot the C. God damn it.
Listen, again, I'm just glad wherever you type for the most part is hidden from or because of my camera.
I literally typed "fuck bitches, acquire currency." Who's gonna get offended by that? Your mom? Hi, Mrs.
Bitches.
Barnes. Stop watching the stream.
Jesus.
I'll be honest, as much as we say
Right as
sometimes, I
asshole.
hope she doesn't watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would not want her to think any less of me as a human
I
being.
could not
I, was about
face
to say,
her.
I would
again.
legitimately feel bad.
Listen, I feel bad that anybody watches this. And apparently there's a few right now. Hello, people.
The fuck? Why
Well,
the fuck
then
do you
why
do that?
do it?
Why are we
Yeah, I
doing
was gonna
this?
say, kind of with Nick on
What
that
are you
one,
doing?
actually.
God damn.
Mommy milker. Oh, that's great.
Uh,
Oh man,
so apparently these pillagers still want me dead.
there was a Twitch chat one time where somebody's like, "All right," like we were talking about boobs or something, and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna go on break, and when I come back, I want to see any talk about boobs." And we just flooded the chat with all these different names for boobs, and one of them was mommy milk,
Mommy milker.
Gazongas.
sweater cows,
Tiggle
Sweater
bitty.
puppies.
headlights,
Hooters.
Chesticles.
melons, chesticles, I like that one.
That's good.
Head boobs,
Jugs.
cans,
Peaks.
I think you mean peaks and valleys.
Well, I mean like Twin Peaks, like the restaurant.
Oh, I always thought it was.
Lisa in big doo doo.
God, I feel like there's a lot more out there. I just can't think of any.
I know, right?
Did we say melons?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said melons.
Oh.
We did.
Eggs.
Royal chest cavities.
Chest. Boobs.
Tyler, your house helped me get home. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's why it's there.
I could see it over the mountains. It is that freaking tall.
Help be
Ugh.
right.
Excuse me there. I just drooled a little bit.
Do what?
That's okay. No one saw,
Nah.
There's a couple people watching.
except everyone.
Yeah.
I saw.
For
Well,
for
fuck those
those
people.
for those who don't know, I am numb on my lip. Therefore, I sometimes just drool.
What are you
I am numb in my
comfortably
lip.
numb?
Therefore, I am.
It's not comfortable, actually. It's actually very aggravating, and sometimes, actually, instead of being numb,
Okay.
it just is painful.
Speaking of which, when I was working at Walmart today, there was a black gospel version of Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, and it actually took me like a good minute of listening to the song to be like, that's comfortably numb. They're doing it like,
There's like an old-timey radio version of Crazy in Love that my Target plays where it's like, ha 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 ha.
That's how it goes?
Oh, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like,
It's like honking.
I'm in something so crazy right now. I'm in something. and-
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I thought like I thought you were talking about a totally different song.
Yeah, no, the Beyonce song, the one that goes like, like the one
no.
that starts. I mean, like Beyonce is kind of a bitch, but like her early stuff is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
God, I can fish
uh,
from my house. That's crazy.
Probably only gonna be out till like 10:30, and I'm gonna get
Yeah,
off.
that's
'cause
fine.
I'm really tired.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that's
10:22 right now.
Nope, why did I just do that? What did I do? I did something
I know. I was just giving a heads up.
And that, I like Irreplaceable. How's it going?
Yeah.
Where she goes to the left, to the left.
stupid.
Repeat the
Everything you
schoolyard
own in the
joke that
box to the
always got
left.
made.
I like the one where she talks about women that don't have a man.
Single lady.
All you single ladies. All you single.
All you
ladies.
single ladies.
All you single ladies.
I like the one
Now
where
put
she's a
your hands
whore.
up.
Say what?
Jump in the club.
What'd you say, James?
I
He
saw I
said
like
he
the
likes
one.
the one where she's a whore.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Well, she just got dressed like one, and I enjoy it.
Ian,
Sorry, wasn't Rihanna the one that got the shit beat out of her by Chris Brown?
Yeah, it
Yep.
was. I don't know why I laughed at that. That was bad.
I was
don't-
gonna say.
That's horrible, James.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know why I laughed at that.
Dumb bitch.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Yeah, maybe that's a line that we shouldn't cross is woman beating
Hey,
jokes.
he crossed it first. Oh wait, you're okay. You're
I
talking about-
asked. No, I didn't. I
He-
asked.
Ah.
What?
Nick. I met Chris Rock.
What?
Wait, Chris
You mean-
Brown. Chris Rock.
Brown,
didn't beat anyone.
Oh,
Chris Rock made a bad Saw movie.
Do you think if Chris Rock beat up Rihanna, he'd say he was crack-a-lacking her? What's that?
Like, did you watch? Did you watch Spiral?
Went to go see it with a friend. Yeah.
It wasn't really that bad.
No,
Wait,
It's just
what?
not good.
What movie?
Spiral.
Oh, I thought you said VHS viral for some reason.
Well, that
I
was
was like,
a
you
very
saw that
bad
in
movie.
theaters?
Jesus, Tyler.
Was VHS ever in theaters?
I'm sure it had a limited release, the first two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why I'm even building a house when I could just sit there and live in Tyler's.
It's not like a mass appeal horror movie like The Conjuring and stuff.
By the way, we might want to go to bed, guys, because I just got hit with one of those things, those flying things.
Oh yeah, let's all go to bed.
Devil Made Me Do It actually was pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I didn't mention that.
I enjoyed it more than the second one. I don't like that it wasn't a demon, that it was a woman possessing them. That kind of took a lot of the mystery out of it.
Well, gee, thanks.
It's not a spoiler. You see it. I was about to say you see it in the trailers.
Yeah. What if I didn't see No, I don't care.
I
So,
don't
Yeah,
give a
Nick-
shit.
I
So
didn't
Nick, you're
see
probably the
trailer.
one who's watched all those movies more than anyone. Are those movies worth getting into at all?
Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, Conjuring 1, Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It.
Okay.
I would
that's
say
it,
they're.
though.
I would say they're worth getting into. I enjoy them.
The first Annabelle was really bad, only because they dropped the ball in a lot of scary moments. Like there were a lot of moments in Annabelle where I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, and then they would just shit all over themselves. Annabelle Creation pairs everything
Don't-
way back, and a bitch gets fucking cut in half and crucified. It's
Oh.
awesome. And then
That
Annabelle-
doesn't sound awesome.
Annabelle Comes Home was great
I'm
because
with
it
you,
was
Hayes.
really just like a haunted house movie where it was like different ghosts that pop up that all have their own different like personalities and how you get taken by them. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I would recommend watching them, but don't worry.
Okay.
Watch the Curse of La Llorona. Don't watch the
yeah.
first Don't watch the first Annabelle. And Annabelle, sorry.
That's
And you
when
know what?
somebody
Out of
was
all
like-
of them, I was kind of
doing,
hoping
James?
Annabelle would be the better one. Because I
What are you
just really
doing?
need another like creepy doll movie out there that doesn't
Watch-
go into strange voodoo stuff.
Watch Annabelle Creation then. It's a
Well,
great movie.
that's when somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna see the third Conjuring movie." I'm like, "There's only 3." Like it just feels like I don't know. Like even though I guess they don't technically count the Annabelle ones. Like,
No, they do. They do. It's all part
Yeah.
of the Conjuring verse.
but somebody was
Well-
saying the third Conjuring movie, and I was like, I feel like there's a lot more than 3.
Movies
Well,
with the-
wasn't
Sorry, go ahead.
wasn't Annabelle Comes Home like featuring the like 2 main people from the Conjuring movies?
it wasn't featuring them. It was like it had them in the beginning, and then they left their daughter alone at home with her friends, and that's when the house started acting all
Oh.
fucky. Their daughter
Okay,
was
that's
really
what
the
I
main
got
character.
That's where I got confused because I kept thinking Devil Made Me Do It was 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Movie do it's
With it's kind of weird what spins off into horror franchises these days.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity, The Conjuring. I don't know.
I Paranormal Activity, that would have made sense that it blew up.
Yeah. Well, then, like, it just became like a
No.
meme. Like, everybody had to do, like, their own take on found footage or whatever.
You had your paranormal entities.
God, that movie was terrible. I mean, I kind of think every horror movie is kind of meh to me, so I'm not the
Even
best
by, like,
judge,
paranormal
but, like,
Even by like Paranormal Activity rip-off standards, that movie was still garbage.
Didn't you guys at
Yeah.
least like kind of enjoy It Follows, or were you both on the Ryan train of man, this shit
I
is
liked it
stupid?
a lot, actually.
Okay, makes me feel better. That movie's
thought-
awesome.
I thought, yeah, it was one of, like, a few pretty inventive, relatively gore-free type thing. Because I don't mind horror, I just don't like excessive gore. Is really my
Yeah.
only thing.
Yeah.
But like,
mean, I
as
know-
far
I
as just
just-
like suspense or thriller or that kind of thing, love that kind of stuff.
I know I just said a bitch gets cut in half in Annabelle Creation, but you don't actually see it happen. You just see the aftermath, and it's like for a second. Annabelle Creation is not like gory and bloody, aside from, like I said, that one bit.
I still probably
It's-
won't watch it, but that's okay.
Mostly just spooky, scary skeletons. Send shivers down your spine.
Scary skeleton.
Jeez, these fuckers throw tridents?
You can't say spooky anymore
Why?
because it's a
It's the-
derivative of a racial epithet.
I
Yeah,
thought-
it's a
I thought
pejorative
spooky came
connotation.
first.
It
I
did,
don't
but people
know.
started using it
People are stupid.
as a pejorative connotation.
I was just making it as a joke. I don't care.
Oh, I thought you were right. I thought that was like an actual thing where people were like, you can't say it anymore.
There are people that do say that, but
I was
I
about to
don't
say,
care
I'm
about
sure
those.
Hayden,
It's a
I got you something.
pork chop,
No,
a brain.
no. Pick it up.
What is it?
It's the magic con.
Oh,
The magic conch.
Yeah.
magic conch.
Conch shell? You be like this?
like this?
And that is why I grabbed it and handed it over.
Magic conch. Will I ever get married? Maybe someday.
I remember going, this was like maybe a year ago, I went to a friend's birthday party, and a guy that I really did not like was there, but he was dating said friend at the time, so I was like, fuck it, I'll put up with it, or whatever.
Right.
And we fucking kept making and quoting the same SpongeBob jokes, and I was like, I don't want to like you, I really don't, but that's awesome.
Speaking of people I don't
When I
like,
quote
have
SpongeBob
anyone
with the
heard?
Twitch people, they're just like, what?
Are you
Anyone
gonna say,
what?
James?
I'll say, speaking of people who like I don't like, any news on the high school reunion? I haven't heard anything about that since it got announced.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anything.
They canceled it because you weren't going.
Well, I was planning on going.
Oh, no one told them that. so
Nobody
they
ever
canceled it.
tells me anything.
Like the guy in Hot Fuzz, nobody ever tells me nothing.
Look, it'll certainly
Well, I
be
mean, I
interesting
don't-
because someone we went to high school with just got sentenced to life in prison.
I know, right? I
what?
saw that.
What happened?
Yeah, he stabbed his mom's boyfriend 83 times and then shot his corpse 4 times.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this. I thought he was a dick before he murdered someone. So
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
when people say, "Wow, I just never would have expected it," I'm not one of those
It's
people.
like, no, I expect
Yeah.
that.
No, I got it. I got it right from the get-go.
Oh, so he is gonna stab somebody 87 times.
He
83.
called, in high school,
83
he
times.
called me a bunch. In high school, he called me a bunch of Jewish slurs, even though I'm not
Yeah.
Jewish. So, I mean, I can't be totally shocked.
I don't know why it took me off guard.
That
Trust me, it
stabbed
remember,
took me
uh,
off guard when I first heard it.
times.
You remember the other Tyler, right? The redheaded Tyler? I'm not
Oh
gonna say
yeah,
his
wait,
last
is the
yeah.
one that I threw against the wall by his throat, then laughed maniacally as I walked
yeah.
away?
He was splashing water on that guy one time, and like he legit just like flipped his shit. And like Tyler was just like so fucking scared. Like you could just see the fear in his eye.
Right?
Dude, he was scared of me. He was kind of a pussy.
I mean that's fair, but if you're gonna pussy,
Yeah,
then just quit fucking with people.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true.
So, he was the type of guy that I don't know.
What was that thing, Tyler, like where he's like, you want to go, man? You want to go? I drop my book bag. Yeah, all right, let's do it. He just backs up into the
Yeah.
classroom.
You're like, oh man, you better be
Well, I
lucky.
remember
Lucky for
like
what?
the guy that just got life in prison, and then that like Megan chick with all like the piercings and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were just like complete fucking assholes to me for like no reason.
I had a crush on
So
her, actually.
I don't really have like any like fond memories of them.
I don't got any fond memories of him. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
I don't have fond
I would-
memories
I
of
would
her
hope not.
either. To be honest.
Let's
And I
see.
really don't
Yeah.
even think she was all that attractive. Like everybody was like horny over her.
I mean, she had that
Uh,
whole 90s goth look going. I mean, that was kind of just it back then.
It wasn't
Pretty
even
much.
90s goth. She was just. She looked like she'd be sticky if I touched her.
Oh,
Kind of vibe that I get.
no.
That's
I
great.
just.
me
I mean, I'm
off.
sorry. I just did not find her attractive, and maybe like her kind of bitchy personality compounded that. But like, still.
She was never bitchy with me, I guess. That could be why.
Yeah, because you guys were cool, and
I was not cool.
I was about to say I was
You guys
nowhere
were
near
cool.
cool.
You guys were
James was
cool
walking-
to the people that we hung out with,
James
I
walked
no,
around
I do
being
not
like,
believe
"You wanna
I
play
was
Unreal
at all.
Tournament?"
and I was not.
I don't think I was considered cool around the people who we hung out with.
Was I cool?
Somewhat, Tyler.
You guys were cooler than me, at least.
I actually did hang out with the cool people for like a month at my middle school. That was kind of neat.
I hung out with the cool people in college for the short time I went. That was kind of about it.
The cool people in high school seemed to tolerate me, but like I didn't really like care. I don't know.
No, Hayden, we tolerated
Oh.
them.
I think just because like I didn't really give a fuck either way.
In case anybody needs any, I have a bunch of cobblestone slabs.
I don't even know what that would be.
I don't know. either.
I am finding out.
My house
but
is
yeah,
starting
I mean,
to
all
look
that
good.
has been so long ago that like I don't know, just feels like ancient history at this
It-
point.
It was though
Yeah.
funny when I saw that he was getting life in jail, and I just kind of was like, "Ha! I know that guy." I thought he was a dick.
Ugh.
It was funny because the circumstances behind it are kind of horrific, but
Well, I thought it was funny in the sense of I saw some people going, "Oh, I really wish he didn't get life in jail. He's not that bad of a guy," and I'm over here like, "Dude,
Yeah,
what,
he was.
look at what he did."
Times.
I know. So when I
yeah.
s but that was like when he like especially like first got like arrested and all, and so I was kind of like, and then when I saw he got life in prison, I was like, "Ha!"
Well, I liked
Deserved
when they
it.
interviewed the guy's mom outside the courthouse, like the guy that
Uh-huh.
he killed, and she's like, "Yeah, he needs to die."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was just like, "Yep," like
Well, I mean,
full
Sick.
stop. She's
I
like,
mean-
"I'm satisfied that he's spending the rest of his life in jail because at least I'll know he'll die in jail." But it's like if it were up to me, he'd be fucking dead, like right
Yeah,
now.
you said it was the guy's mom, right?
yeah, I
It's her child. I can't blame her.
yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
I would want the same thing if someone killed my child. Even if my child was a piece of shit, I
I-
would still,
I can't say 100% for sure. I won't say that I wouldn't want that, but I wouldn't say that I 100%.
I don't
would
want that.
either.
Yeah. I got a bow at some point. That's fucking.
Just because I'm generally kind of against
Pretty-
the death penalty, and not like
don't think
for
it-
necessarily humanitarian reasons, but more
I
just
would want. If they killed my child, I would want to kill them.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
get the death penalty. I would want to, because I do not think the death penalty is a humane.
I
thing
just
to do.
think that when you give the state the power to put someone to death, then it could kind of be a slippery slope, is my
Damn.
whole thing. And I mean, in the end, I kind of am the Gandhi thing of an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, as corny as it sounds.
There's a reason the saying's lasted as long as it has. It's right.
Oh, jeez. But as far as, like, I don't know, whatever else.
I just love all the people who I see online who defend him.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd
What
kill
are you
him.
just? What are you getting hit by, Hayden?
I think he's just
I'm
dying of hunger.
Yeah,
You need food?
perhaps.
I got so
have
many
food.
carrots.
I don't know.
Did someone just
really
jump?
happy
What was
with how
that?
My house has turned out.
Your house looks great.
Well, now I have windows and everything, and I made every one of the crafting tables. I don't know. I like this a lot. I just want some banners. So I was trying to search for stuff to dye.
If you find some sugarcane, you can start making like posters and things. I think is what it is. And like you can, there's all sorts of different ones you can have. You can have like a sexy woman petting a pig. You know, sexy by Minecraft standards.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So thin blocks instead. No, I'm just kidding.
That was a good joke, though.
Oh, hey, a goat jumped up here.
Oh god.
don't-
Wait,
I
what do you
don't
mean it
want to-
jumped up where?
He
over
jumped
the-
on the
I
on the
don't wanna
first part of
say
my
that-
watchtower.
I
Wow.
don't want to say that only thin people are beautiful. Because obviously I'm beautiful. No, I'm not.
I mean, that is like the expectation nowadays. If you ask like anybody, though, I don't think it's really bad.
Yeah, I
I
don't
would say the
I don't-
expectation is almost more the opposite.
I'm about to say I'm kind of
Gonna
with
be
Hayden. on
beautiful?
that. Here's the thing: that the only people I ever see making the expectation are other women, not guys, for the most part. That's kind of the
No,
thing.
no. I mean, like that's like the Hollywood definition of like a attractive person.
I don't know. I
Or
feel like
just
with a lot of the
now-
like
I feel
body
like that's
positivity
slowly
stuff, it
changing a
gets
little bit.
Yeah.
It is because we have like heavier, like models that we have at Target now. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a child with Down syndrome that was like the face of Cat and Jack. That was really sweet. But it still
Oh.
feels like they're pandering though. Like they're not actually sincere. It feels like they're like, look, guys.
Like
Oh.
we did it.
When a corporation's doing it, it's 100% pandering.
It's always pandering.
It's literally
Like,
teams of just like, oh, like.
Listen, I've totally been in those
markets.
marketing rooms where you decide, all right, who's going to be
Yeah.
on the covers of like our advertisements and things like that. I
wanted
mean,
yeah.
to think it was cute. I really did want to think it was cute, but I could not get past knowing that it's like a PR stunt.
Yeah.
oh, totally, yeah, always is.
It's a PR stunt, but at least it's still getting representation.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you could always look at it the cynical way, but I always just look at it as, well, I mean, another group is getting some representation that wouldn't have gotten it before. Even if it's for, you know, nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it
guess my thing is
nefarious. I would just call
don't
it.
think that I just don't think that the company should like be smelling their own farts and having people pat. them
No,
on the
yeah,
back.
I
That's
agree.
my
Right.
thing.
Yeah,
Like
you're
Disney
absolutely right.
constantly touting that, oh, they have the first like openly gay character in a movie. It's like,
Barely at that too.
Wait, what?
That was my question.
The first openly gay character in a movie?
yeah,
Well, as in
Cruella.
one of their movies.
Oh, okay.
Cruella was at least like the recent one.
Cruella, really? The Joker of
know
Disney.
that.
That's a great representation. The woman who wanted to skin dogs, like that's
Oh,
totally
yeah.
that's totally the
I really
person
see
they
her
want.
sympathetic origins. Like, come on.
I see a bunch
What
of
the
memes
fuck
of her
was
like
that?
of her shooting people, and now I kind of want to watch that movie. I was like, does this happen?
I'm sure Emma Stone gives it her all, but I really just don't care.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm actively discouraging myself from watching it because I'm tired of that Disney shit.
I am too.
I'm just sick of it. I'm so sick of it. The
All right,
same
well-
fucking things.
Like they
I'm
did
gonna
head out.
I'm gonna head out. I'm fucking exhausted.
No
Okay.
problem. I'm gonna
Take it
finish some
easy.
stuff up on my house.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Tyler, your house is fucking massive and I love it.
I know, right? My house is fucking awesome.
I still need to work on my house.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, no, they ruined the Lion King. They ruined Aladdin.
That was
ruined
so
the Beauty and the
bad.
They're
Which
gonna
one,
ruin
Aladdin?
the Little Mermaid.
They're about to ruin the Little Mermaid.
I thought they already did. Oh, I guess they didn't yet, have they?
That's the newest live action thing coming out, which that's gonna fucking suck.
I hate these live action things. I
The
actively
only
despise
one that
them.
needs to be live action is one that's already been live action before Disney, which is probably Tarzan or The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Other than that, like, just leave the fucking shit alone.
They won't do that. Hey, it's a cash cow.
Yeah.
That's my
It's a
thing.
cash
It's
cow.
like, why do people see it? Just
Because
it's
they're
a cash cow.
bored.
And it's a way for them to shit on their own legacy by going, what wonder in like mystical thinking? Like we're just going to like throw every one of our movies through a realism filter and put some sort of progressive twist on it.
And then The Lion King becomes a fucking horror movie. I mean, I'm sorry. When The Chronicles
Totally.
of Narnia, a movie that came out 11 years before, has... Or no, wait. When did The Lion King come out? 2019?
94. Oh, you mean the remake? 2019. Yeah.
Okay, so scratch that. A movie that came out 14 years before has a better looking CGI lion
Yeah.
than anything that The Lion King did.
Hey, Tyler, just to let you know, if you want like walls or anything like that, if you come over to my place, I have a stone cutter, and a stone cutter will basically make it so instead of using like 4 blocks to make a wall, you can just use 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, like with Aslan, like you can tell when he smiles, you can tell when he's pissed off.
He actually has
Yeah.
character.
You don't get like that uncanny valley
Also,
like feeling.
I have to say this too. After seeing it, the voice acting I did not think was actually that good.
No.
No.
I'm about to
It
say
just
there's
doesn't-
scenes. It feels like they were just tired and wanted to go home.
Well, here's the problem. Here's why the voice acting's like that. It's because all the animals don't have emotion on their face. So to the actors, it's weird if they decide to like project emotion into their voice or
Yeah.
emote in any way, shape, or form. They have to play to that character design.
Wait, how do I use this
Yeah.
lantern? Oh,
Which I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I said
everyone's
before,
awful
it
in that
actually
movie.
just gets kind of creepy.
yeah.
Like like Scar getting devoured by the hyenas. Like it becomes like it's already kind of a kind of scene, but like in the Disney movie, it's like, oh yeah, this is just just desserts for a guy that killed his own brother and blah blah blah. And in the new movie, it's just like Jesus Christ. Like,
It's that we
fucking
gotta
came up
make
with this
Shen-
shit.
It's that we gotta make Shenzi a girl boss.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and
the
I
fact
hate
that
to
he's
steal,
like
I hate to
fighting
steal from
them
Lindsay
off,
Ellis
and
in
they're just
that
like-
way.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Let's see.
You
How
know,
do I?
Whoopi Goldberg was actually kind of like good casting for the original Shenzi. Like it just, I don't know, man. Like all
Because
the
they actually
casting
got
in the
voice
original was
actors.
just perfect. Yeah.
It really
They got
was.
voice people who could actually make characters just through their voice. You get a bunch of celebrities, like Seth Rogen's not playing Pumbaa. Seth Rogen's just playing Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
John Oliver isn't Zazu. He's just John Oliver.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of them were celebrities in the original one too, but
Yeah, but I mean, who was it that played Zazu? Rowan Atkinson?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear Rowan Atkinson. I hear Zazu.
Oh yeah.
Very
for sure.
specific character.
I agree.
For sure.
That
And you still hear Mufasa despite James Earl Jones just kind of being James Earl Jones.
I
Just
don't
the
know why
lighting
they
and
got
the
him out of the
animation.
retirement home for that one. He sounds like he didn't even not want to be there.
he really
Wow.
did. Yeah.
Well, that's the same reason they dragged him out of the retirement home to voice Darth Vader. So,
Yeah.
in the end, quality doesn't really matter to a lot of nerds. I'm kind of starting to realize.
Totally.
It's just like I want to see X person from childhood do Y thing. Like,
Hey,
it's
Tyler.
about what it boils down to.
My entrance is cooler now.
I see it. I'm watching it right now.
Like that whole Martin
Fucking
Scorsese
banner.
comment about the Marvel movies.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
so
no,
many people are
completely-
still triggered over that. Like that I know.
That's just so. He's
like,
right.
what fucking piece of shit does he think he is?
And don't get me wrong, it's okay to
Like-
like the Marvel movies. He even says it's okay. It's just I don't view them as cinema, and quite frankly, I would agree with him in that sense.
I agree with him too. And I've seen more Marvel movies than I have Martin Scorsese movies, if we're talking just like strict percentage wise.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like he's not really wrong.
Well, because it's no longer about telling a story; it's about selling a product and selling a ride.
Well, it's the same thing of like it's that thing of that Jay from Red Letter Media said perfectly, where people get their identity so wrapped up in all these properties that if you're critiquing the property, it's like you're critiquing them.
Oh, totally.
So they take it as like a personal attack when you don't
personal
like
attack or
something you like.
Yeah, Tyler, 'cause I know how I know how over the top you are in your fandoms.
Oh yeah. Like
Hey,
one person told me they didn't like Breaking Bad, and I didn't shit my pants.
What the
over
f is
it.
wrong with them?
Well, or even like I was telling the story about Alec Guinness, and I was like, yeah, he kind of like hated Star Wars. You know what I mean? And it's like, and they're like, well, why would he do that? And I'm like, well, I mean, just imagine that, like,
He's
you know, you were-
Shakespearean. He's
yeah,
a
like you're
Shakespearean
a Shakespearean classically trained actor that won Oscars for performances before, and all you get reduced to is, hey, look, there's Obi-Wan Kenobi when you're walking
Yeah.
down the street.
That's
I
kinda
could
like how
kinda
Leonard Nimoy
understand.
got tired of being Spock for years.
Yeah. Like, I get it. But then, like, somebody was even like, well, did Patrick Stewart do that when he played, you know, Picard and
No, but
Star
what's
Trek
the
The Next
fucking
Generation? And I'm like, that's not really the same thing, A. And
Right.
B, yes, he did. He thought that Star Trek The Next Generation wasn't going to last past the pilot. That's the only reason that he actually agreed to do it in the first place.
I'll be honest, with the first few episodes, I can see why he thought that.
Oh, yeah, that first season is rough.
It
on
really
TNG.
is. It really
It is really rough. Well, the thing is that it basically tried to be Star Trek the 60s show, but in the 80s, and it just didn't translate well.
Yeah.
So
Like,
let me
at
ask
all.
you guys. So let me ask you guys now that we're getting on Star Trek: The Next Generation, because I had an idea for a video, but I don't know if it would work just for
Mhm.
this particular series.
Yeah.
Because the plan I had for the video was like taking a show I have never seen before, but really want to watch. But the joke is I don't have time to watch an entire series, so I'm just going to watch the first and the last episode.
Oh, damn.
That
With
How
Encounter
well would
at
that work
Far-
with the Next Generation?
I
there
think it would be-
a huge difference.
there would be a huge difference. I think it would be somewhat mixed because there isn't like a grand continuity between it all.
Right.
So it'll still kind of feel like just a random. It does, but it doesn't feel like kind of a random episode. I still
Well,
say
in a way, I think it would kind of fit since they're both Q episodes.
that's right.
Well, okay, then let me ask you this, because I was kind of down either between that or Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, geez, that's another
Um,
one that's.
That would be unique because they do kind of connect. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say the only sad part about it is so much. I would love for you to actually just watch the actual show and not have everything
Well, that's
spoiled.
the thing. I'm picking shows that like would seem interesting, but I'm never planning on watching it.
Ooh,
to be honest
actually,
with
if
you.
that's the case, actually, Angel might be a good one. Like
I've seen bits of Angel. I've seen like the first 2 seasons of Angel, so that one's out.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I'm
was about
trying
to say-
to not show, because if it wasn't for that, I would do Lost.
Oh yeah.
That would be a
Jeez.
perfect one to do with.
I'm trying to think of other shows. I think Buffy is a good one to pick.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of other shows though that would also be good. Just add to your, I guess, list.
I thought of Smallville for like 5 minutes, but then I went. I mean, the difference is he goes from being Superman in high school to actual Superman.
Also, the final episode of Smallville is one of the worst season finales of all time.
But you see,
Oh,
that
really?
would make it that would make it perfect.
Oh, I know. That's what that's what I'm kind of implying. Yeah, the last
TNG's
season.
finale. What were we gonna say?
I was just gonna say last season finale was just horrendously bad.
And you see, in a perfect world, I probably would have done like Game of Thrones if I had never seen it.
Oh God.
That would be gold.
My God. Winter is Coming versus whatever the fuck the last episode's called. Roll the credits
Versus
and
winter
go
came
home.
and it was a wet fucking fart.
Yeah. Roll the credits and get on with your life. I didn't feel vindicated because like I was still sad, but like I don't know. I really didn't like Game of Thrones all that much past like maybe like season 4. So like
Right.
when season 8 was over with and everybody was talking about how bad it was, I was just so checked out. I didn't feel betrayed or like anything like that. I was just like, okay, it's
Right.
like a show that I didn't really care for the past like 4 seasons is now over. Like, okay, great. Like I watched the finale and I was just so uninvested.
See,
Dude,
when
I was
watched that-
uninvested and I loved it. Like, I not the finale, but I loved the show and I was uninvested in the finale.
Yeah.
Look, the same way we watched the last season of Game of Thrones was the same way I watched the last season of How I Met Your Mother, where I kept going, it's all going to matter. It's all going to fit together. I promise you it will. And then at the end, I was like, well, I guess it did, maybe.
It wasn't one of those
later,
shows where you're like
No.
almost in denial when at first, like you were like,
because you and I were because you and I kept saying like, well, I guess that ending makes sense, I suppose.
and then like, the more we were like,
almost, yeah,
yeah, I was like,
like this is a bullshit.
ugh.
I would say that it's kind of the reverse for TNG, where like the pilot episode is going to be kind of bleh, but like the finale is really good. Like even
Yeah.
just on its own, that's just a really great episode of TV. And I won't like spoil it, like even the premise of it or anything, just because I
Right.
really do think that it's really cool. Like if you know nothing about it going in. But I would like if you are interested in it, like from just like even just a highlight reel, like Mike and Rich's like top 10 episodes are all really good
Mhm.
picks.
Yeah, I did listen to part of that video.
So, which they were actually missing a couple that I would put up there as some of my favorites. But I mean, that's kind of the beauty of that show is that it's not really consistently good.
Right.
So,
I'm about to say, yeah, I would definitely not say that.
Everybody's kind of like got their own ones that they really like, basically. I would say like seasons like maybe 3 through 6 are
Mhm.
like kind of the highlight of the show, and you can watch all of those without like there's no like overarching continuity except for maybe like the season 3 finale and the start of season 4.
Right.
So a couple of most of it is just like adventure of the week type stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of what I like
With,
about Star Trek,
overarching-
typically.
Yeah, like Next Generation had some overarching plots, like Ensign Rowe, like being a character and stuff, but
Like, because to me, that was like the worst part about like Enterprise was when it got to a point where it was no longer Adventure of the Week.
Well, Deep Space Nine really was when Star Trek stopped being Adventure of the Week. Even
Yeah.
Voyager had somewhat of kind of a serialization to it, but
Look,
like
I
Voyager
watched.
was probably the last show to do like different like concepts every week
Mhm.
kind of thing.
See, all I know is I watched the teaser for the second season of Picard.
Oh god.
Picard
And I just went,
sucks.
I don't even like Star Trek all that much, and even I feel really sorry for the fans.
Yeah. Well, basically,
The crap that they're getting.
it's just you kind of just come to accept that it's like Star Wars, where it's like this isn't really being made for me anymore.
It's
This is being made for
things,
the
unfortunately, are
Abrams
the
crowd. Yeah.
It's being made by the people who say they're Star Trek fans because they feel like it makes them like give them like nerd cred and all that shit, but they've like never really
Yeah.
sat down and watched almost any of them like sincerely, basically.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be like that guy is like, yeah, well they're not real fans, but they aren't really real fans.
Well, I would say that like if you like the Abrams movies, you like the Abrams movies. You don't really like Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's kind
You
of
know
my
what
thing.
I mean?
I like the first Abrams movie, and that.
I enjoy it as an
And
action
it's
movie.
and it's
Care for
it,
Star Trek
yeah,
so
it's a great like popcorn like action movie.
Right.
It's a I would say it's a very competently well made movie. It's just for Star Trek. It's just kind of bland
It misses the
to me
mark.
at least. Yeah.
It misses the mark by a mile when it comes to it being Star Trek. It's just
Yeah. But it's fun. I mean, you
No,
know,
no,
there's nothing-
yeah. I totally agree. It's a fun movie. Again, I'll
only
gladly
thing that's-
rewatch it
the
again.
only-
It's
The only time that the cracks start to show is when you try to like fit it with the rest of Star Trek,
Right.
and then Into Darkness was just kind of bleh.
Did you blow up part of my farm again, Hayden?
A creeper came. And I
There was
wanted
a
to kill it
creeper hanging
before it-
around.
How else would I blow up a farm, James? Do you think I just carry like stacks of dynamite around, just like to blow up James's farm? I'm not the wily coyote.
Uh,
But yeah, I don't know. Into Darkness
Okay.
was okay, and I haven't seen Beyond, so
Beyond's fine. It's completely fine.
yeah.
I don't know anything about like compared to the Trek movie, but just as a regular,
When I saw from the
It's fine.
director of Fast and Furious, I was kind of like, nah.
did you
I'm
see where they're
okay.
thinking about doing a Fast and Furious crossover movie?
With what?
the Star
Jurassic Park.
Trek. Ew.
Fuck. Those franchises should have died 20 fucking years ago.
I think both of them should have.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said
Look,
one of them.
The
No, I
only
said
like
both of them.
the only franchise crossover that never happened that I wish did happen was the 21 Jump Street universe mixed with the Men in Black universe.
I could see that actually. Is strange enough.
That would have been fucking great, but
Did you
Sony
ever
didn't
see
wanna
that
do
new
it.
Men in Black movie?
Oh.
International? No.
Yeah,
I
it- I-
just
so-
wasted the fucking time.
Cat got me to watch that one.
It sucked, didn't it?
I fell asleep.
It sucked.
I can't tell
Sorry,
you.
you could watch the trailer and go, "This looks lazy."
Listen, she
Yeah.
has no character. For everything I saw, there was zero character development at all. It just like she just kind of did stuff.
Right.
Like
Well,
for
I mean, yeah.
like the beginning of the movie, she's like, "Oh, hey, look, you know, it's aliens. I want to become part of this organization so I can be, you know, one of those people." And the very next scene, she just is. But nothing about what happened in the beginning had any impact on the rest of the movie. It was like, it's like, I don't know. It just at that one I realized that the beginning had no impact for the rest. I fell asleep and woke up to the kind of the very ending. And so maybe there was some connection at some point. All I know is it didn't seem like it.
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
I've
I
ever
never-
slept
I
through a
watched
movie
it.
before.
I've slept through a few movies.
Nick slept through part of the Phantom Menace because I remember I had to say, "Wake up! It's time for Anakin Jesus."
To be fair, I
I don't know how much he missed.
To be fair, I don't blame him.
So it's funny, like
Wow.
Kat like watched like the Phantom Menace not that long ago, and it was kind of like the first time she's like watched it. You know what I mean? And she actually really enjoyed it.
I'm glad that she did.
I mean, I like that final like fight scene, but that's
Oh, that
kinda
final
it,
fight scene is
to be
one of the
honest.
best. I still like the pod racing. I'll be honest.
That's okay. I don't know.
It's eye candy at best and just fucking migraine inducing at worst.
I won't really say that. I'll still say it's at least a confident overall overarching plot at the very least.
I
So-
wouldn't say
Yeah,
that
but
at all.
I think the problem is you already know like what the outcome of that is going to be. You know he's gonna win and get his freedom.
Well, I'm not talking about the pod race in particular. I mean, as in like
Don't know what you're talking about.
just the movie in general. I think the overall movie plot in general is a good movie plot. Just I'm fine with that.
I mean that's fine. I don't agree though.
I will
Every single
say
time I
that-
watch that movie, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
And that's how I am for episode 2. But
Oh, especially episode 2.
Yeah,
still
Cat
say
fell
episode
asleep
2
through that
might
one.
be worse. I still say
Yeah.
hands down episode 2 is the worst.
so
That was 2.5 hours of fucking nonsense.
I put it side by
Yeah.
side. I put episode 2 basically right beside the sequels. Like that's how I'd see 'em. see them. Like I agree, it's very bad. It is definitely like of the original. Like I say original 6, but you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. it's the worst of the original 6 movies
yeah,
for sure.
totally.
Because Revenge of the Sith, I would say, has like
It has a lot of good moments.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
a lot
like-
I like about that one.
And I
there's a
will
lot that
still,
doesn't make sense. Too,
I'll still
but
say this
still-
is the music in the prequels are second to none. The music is phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like, just brilliant job composing.
and I think it fits
Well-
with the action. And
Totally.
stuff in those movies.
Well, it also helps that was the last time like people like they actually gave John Williams like enough chance to do whatever he wanted with it.
yeah,
Because for as far as I know, for the sequels, he was pretty much just told by Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, just stick with the classics. Don't veer too far off.
There was
well,
not
like Rey and Kylo Ren's theme are fairly recognizable. I will say that
I
there
can't
are
really-
recognizable themes in like the
I
new
can't really just
movies.
imagine it in my head at all, really, to be honest. I have a hard time with
I
it.
can, but I just pay attention to stuff.
Shut up, dick.
I can't. I,
I
don't
mean, I'll
know.
say
I
this:
won't-
like the music cue where in Last Jedi, where Kylo kills Snoke, and like him and Rey join forces to kill everyone in the throne room. I like the music cue there. That's
Yeah.
like the one thing that made me like pick up during that scene.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I
I
would.
think by
would
that
say
point,
that
I
the
was
sequels
already
still
just
have-
so out of it. I was just.
Well,
And again, fair entirely,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
Like, to me, he's like, you cannot convince him not to betray me. He would never betray me. Never, I say.
Betray
Ever,
him.
ever betray me. Oh, God. Like, oh, God. It's such a terrible scene.
Well, I mean, in the end, all you really got to say about the sequels is just there was no plan.
there
yeah,
really
And that a
wasn't.
plan would have just really benefited those movies a lot more.
it's
They
very
should-
easy to just put the main like blame on Last Jedi and Ryan Johnson, but quite frankly, there was worse going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the thing as a whole, I agree. For sure. And I still wouldn't say The Last Jedi is the weakest of that trilogy, but
Oh, I totally would.
I don't know.
I always thought the last one was, like, at least it had some. Actually, I don't know. The last one sucked, too.
I'm about to say, what are you gonna say, bud?
that was the first Star Wars movie that I went into like with absolutely nothing. I was just like,
it felt
let's
like
just go
it
in.
felt like an
and-
obligation.
yeah, let's just go in and just get this over with.
I at least I don't know. I'll still say I think the last one's better than the the second one.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not saying like one's a masterpiece and the other's garbage.
Oh,
I mean,
God, no.
they both have their really big problems.
No, they're
but
both
if you ask me
garbage.
Which one I would rather watch? I'm sorry, I would rather watch Last Jedi than whatever the fuck Rise of Skywalker was.
Nah, I would rather watch Last Skywalker before or Rise of Skywalker, which again the name makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone can actually tell me what happens in that movie, then I would applaud them. I can tell you what happens in The Last Jedi. I still can't tell you what happened in Rise of Skywalker besides Rey and Kylo killed Palpatine.
and
couldn't
that
tell you a
Palpatine
single
somehow has returned.
Again, they
Somehow,
should have called the movie yeah. They should have called the movie Rise of Palpatine because you would have gone, oh, well, or or something like that, and everyone would have gone, oh, because Palpatine's back, that makes sense. And then when you find out Rey is Palpatine, is a Palpatine, you
Palpatine's
go,
behind
oh,
That was still a stupid fucking part, though.
no, it was
Yeah, no matter
absolutely
No
stupid.
matter what title change you do, it was still fucking stupid.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying she's not a
That
Skywalker,
was
so
like-
why, there's no Skywalkers in Rise of Skywalker. Like, what the fuck?
And plus, here's
Uh,
my thing. And plus, here's my
Kylo
thing.
Ren's Skywalker,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
He has the blood, I guess he has the,
son of a Skywalker.
but he's still a Solo first.
Well, I mean, that's just
Yeah, Skywalker in
taking
him.
your dad's name. But I mean,
But I mean, in the
really,
sense of,
he's
he
a
did,
Jedi,
though.
or
I
as the Force.
mean, I get that. I'm just simply saying of, like, it
And I
just,
guess
it doesn't,
Luke shows up at the Force Ghost, so technically he's in there.
Yeah, and so is Leia. Leia's a Skywalker.
I don't know. I'll say with like Last Jedi, for all its problems, one of the things I did like that it established that, Rey didn't come from anyone. She didn't come from some special family. She's
Yeah.
a nobody. I actually kind of liked that because it was like, okay, anyone can be the center
Because
of
even
their
like
own
at the
story
end,
like
with
this.
like the kid
But
with
then-
the broom, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
that was such a
exactly.
stupid ending.
I liked it.
I don't know.
Okay.
If I were a
Freaking
kid,
sick.
if I were a kid and I saw that, I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool. I could be one."
Yeah,
Because
I
but with Rise of Skywalker, then they decide, no, we can't have that. She's someone special. People who aren't special can't be special.
yeah, that's kind of the
People who
thing.
didn't come from like certain bloodlines or last names, they can't matter.
Well, that's kind of like the fans of Star Wars taking over.
Yeah.
Like, you need to just make a good Star Wars. You need to just make a good movie instead of a good Star Wars movie. You know what I mean? And that's like the same problem with Rogue One, like we talked about earlier, where it was just this incessant just fan service. And like, I mean, I'm sorry, can anybody name a single character in that movie besides Jyn Erso? Like, out of the new ones?
I forgot her name, actually, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Like,
I know
mean,
Forrest Whitaker on a respiratory system.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I mean, I'm sorry. Anybody that says that that's like, whether we can say it's a good movie, sure, like a good action movie, a good heist movie, whatever. Like, that's fine.
I
but,
wouldn't say
like,
it's a heist movie, but go on.
but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I could see where people are coming from when they make those arguments. I just thought it was. I still say that is probably my least favorite Star Wars movie. I'm not saying it's objectively the worst because I don't know, but if out of any of the ones, if I was being made to watch any of them, Rogue One is the one that I would pick last.
Gotcha.
And that's even above Rise of Skywalker. And I don't even know why I dislike Rogue One so much. I think I went into it just maybe expecting a lot more than what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Because even with The Last Jedi, like, I liked it at first. I thought, hey, this is actually pretty good. And I still don't really think it's, like, worthless. got its merits, but
There's plenty I like about Last Jedi, but for all the talk about how how people believe, oh, Rian Johnson had full control over the movie, he was just given the reins to do whatever he wanted. I kind of don't think that's the truth at all.
no,
No.
that's what people want to project.
Right,
Because like
he,
Knives Out, Looper, all that stuff. He's a good filmmaker.
oh,
a
I would
very
say he's a
good
great
film.
filmmaker.
Yeah.
So I never saw
So-
any of those movies.
Did you ever watch Knives Out?
Nope.
James?
Uh,
I would give that a watch. That one was fucking
Yeah.
great.
it is
That's a
a good.
lot of fun.
Let's see.
And I mean the Breaking Bad episodes that did he write and direct, or did he just direct, write, one of the two?
I think he just directed. Let me check out
Okay.
check that.
For some reason, I thought he had writing credits on a couple.
Hey Tyler,
So,
do you realize your tower is kind of like the Leaning Tower?
do what?
It's like each level goes further to the right. It's just-
Oh, well. I mean, it might be the
I'm just
case.
standing in front of it and I'm just like, wait a second.
Oh damn! You get all the way up to Tyler's tower and it's snowing up here.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You
Okay,
get all
I'm
the way to the
seeing-
top. You can like see all the mountain peaks and stuff.
I wanna
I'm
go up there.
looking at it right now. He made 3 Breaking Bad episodes. He directed all of them, but he did not write any of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right, it is snowing up here.
Wee.
Oh, this is cool. Man, I should have built my house taller. I love the snow.
I just wanted the watchtower so I can watch whatever everything's going on.
Yep.
I need to build like pillars for my house to go into the
There's
water
some
so
way
my
I
house
think
doesn't look like it's just like floating.
Send the
Right.
Joker to the thief. Let's see.
We got a pretty cool place going, I have to say.
Do what?
So we got a pretty
What?
cool place going right now.
I think so.
There's a goat on Nick's house's roof.
Goats end up on roofs like that.
Oh my god, it can
Yeah.
jump like crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's just, yeah, it just jumped on top of Nick's roof.
I remember you got, well, James remembers, my sister's ex. Tyler doesn't. Because we didn't know Tyler at the time.
Right.
You remember him though, right, James?
Yeah.
The big bald guy. But yeah, his parents had like a farm and they had a goat, and the goat got stuck in one of their trees. That's just really hilarious to me. Just see like, meh.
Tell me,
Like
does
a goat just fucking stuck there?
Does anyone know where lava is? Like, do we have a source of lava?
I thought Nick had
I
found
don't-
some in the mine there.
I'm sure you can
thought-
find some in the mine somewhere.
I need a
Let's see.
lot of lava.
Wrong button.
Because I would like to make a nether portal. Because
Carrots.
apparently they have, like, done, like, there's actually, like, full biomes now in the nether.
Huh.
As well as, like,
yeah.
villages and towns of, like, pig people.
Interesting.
You said that like you're not actually interested and you're just, like, placating me.
No, I'm literally listening. I'll be honest. I stopped playing like 10 minutes ago, and I've just been talking to y'all.
I figured.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, where am I?
I don't think there's anything else I've been watching
Ooh,
recently.
okay.
I haven't had time for. Well, I've had time for TV. I just don't make time. I've been watching The Wonder Years recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
So I'm in the middle of like this giant cavern, and there is a trader's llama down here somehow.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I have no idea how he got here. No, I mean, like, I'm in the bottom of the earth.
Jeez.
No,
Like-
that happens a lot. I've seen it multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Jeez.
Is there a way to make an infinite lava pit?
But yeah, I mean the Wonder Years is okay. It makes me feel good watching it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I kind of just like watching stuff sometimes where like I don't really have to like be super invested,
I kind of know what you mean.
especially like before I go to bed. I don't know. Sometimes I
I'll be
just like
honest,
something like
That's why I have a lot of Family Guy on right now. I'm not
Yeah.
that invested. It's something I just play in the background.
yeah. I usually watch like Family Guy or Frasier or something.
I
Like an
love
episode that I've
Frasier.
seen like 100 times. Frasier is fucking great.
A cat will not watch Frasier with me. I cannot get her to do it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like those claims of like, oh, it's the smartest show on TV. But like,
It's witty
writing
comedy.
and jokes are pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's witty.
Well, the later seasons, they just turned into just like really sappy melodrama.
It got really bad in the later seasons. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of sitcoms eventually just become.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
totally.
Once they
when you
go
run
on
for
for too
when you
long.
run for 11 seasons, it's basically
Yeah.
once Niles and Daphne got together is when, because I mean, you know, obviously I'm not a showrunner, but like if it were me, I would have honestly ended like the last episode of the show with like a hint that they'll begin a romantic relationship, as
Mhm.
opposed to spending 4 seasons with them as a married couple.
Yeah.
Because then it just got just really old. Like that was like a lot of the early stuff. That was like the whole one of like the big pillars of the show.
Right.
And
Was,
a
like,
lot, a
his
big
kinda
source of
on and
comedy.
off
Yeah.
thing, Daphne. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like when in How I Met Your Mother when Lily and Marshall end up getting married. After
Yeah.
they get married, they don't have jack squat to do.
I'll still say Lily is a terrible human being.
Oh yeah, no, she's a fucking awful character.
She's like, quit your job and focus on your dream job. He's like, yeah. And she's like, I'll support you. And he's like, all right. And like, just one season later, you don't make enough money to clear my credit card debt. You need to quit and and do this terrible office job. And he's like, fine.
Right.
And he does the terrible office job. She's like, I don't know why you quit on your dreams. I mean, you're not the man I married. And she tries running away again. And it's like, bitch, you're the one who's caused every problem Marshall suffers from, for the most part, comes from Lily.
She is a Grinch.
I guess
It's
go.
almost like the show has kind of bad writing.
Yeah. The later seasons definitely did.
I mean,
Which is strange because like a lot of the like characters in the first couple seasons, I mean, I like all of them. They're all
Oh,
really
yeah.
what do you
like
guys say is like the
characters.
tipping point for the show? Like when it went
After
from, like,
season
good to
5.
bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
after oh god, what was that one girl's name that he almost marries?
Stella?
Stella, yeah. After Stella, it
Yep.
all goes to crap.
Is
Well,
that
I
the
think
one
that
that's
there was
played by Elliot from Scrubs, or is
Yeah.
that somebody else?
Yep, that's her.
Okay.
Well, I think I forgot, does he get left at the altar like at the end of that season, or was that
So, like, what it is that she ends up falling in love with, like,
yeah, her ex.
like her ex again, and he leaves a note.
yeah.
Like, she leaves a note telling him, "Hey, I just left you."
Yeah. But I'm saying, was that the
And,
end? That was
and that's
the,
how that season ends.
so I would say the season after that's still a good season.
Oh, like the season where he's like trying to get over it.
Yeah, I still think that's okay.
Yeah.
I'd say that's where it tipped the boat
Okay,
after
you know
that
what?
season.
It's when he starts like dating Zoe.
Yep, 100%.
That-
100% agree.
That's where it goes to shit for me.
100% agree.
And then,
Zoe
of
was-
course, after the Zoe season, it stops focusing on Ted whatsoever.
Well, because he becomes a caricature of himself to such a level that he's just unlikable. Like, he's just kind of a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
especially after he again ruins a relationship with the what's her face, the one that it was in the first season, Victoria, whatever her name was.
That's,
Uh huh.
Like after that season too, it was just awful. Just there were so many. There were so many bad parts to that show. Unfortunately, after season 5, they're just Oh,
Well, the
God.
entire last season was just. I mean, I had no investment in the show, like, whatsoever, but
Hey, let's sum up all these
I mean,
characters you love and have followed all this long in like a 2-episode bit.
yeah.
Like, just
That made,
awful.
I don't know. I really just hate to be that simplistic about it, but, like, it wasn't How I Met Your Mother.
No.
It's how your mom died from cancer, and I decided to fuck your aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
That's
it-
what made me so fucking mad. Because once you actually meet the mom, she's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
She's a good character. Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
it's
then
like,
the last episode is just them bumbling around and Robin going, "Well, he's moved on with someone else after I almost married one of his best friends.
yeah, it's so fucking
How
stupid.
dare he?" It's like, fucking eat ass, Robin. Okay. Fucking go back to the mall or something.
My question is how do they look that good 25 years later? Like Ted and Robin, I mean.
How did they not get Bob Saget for that final scene?
That, yeah.
That
kinda-
that got me a little bit.
Like
why
that
didn't you just
Family
get
Guy
fucking Bob
joke.
Saget?
They're just like, he's already an adult. He's not gonna grow into Bob Saget. Oh, did I close Minecraft? What happened?
Yeah, it said you left a while ago.
Oh, sorry. I went to open Hulu to see if How I Met Your Mother was on there so I could add it to my, like, watch list.
Or are
Again,
you gonna
it's-
give that another shot?
The first few seasons are, I'd still say, totally worth it.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I never really gave it a fair shot to start with.
Oh,
Well, we all were a
like-
bit too obsessed with it back in the day. I mean, to
I
be
was about to
perfectly
say
honest.
it was kind of like Joe with Doctor Who,
I
where
wouldn't say
like
it
he
was that
constantly
bad.
fucking talked about it, and
I
so it
wouldn't
just
say it
kind of
was
made me
that
not
bad.
want to watch the show anymore.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, Doctor Who's a good show, though.
From what I've seen, it's fine, just not
Yeah,
really
it's-
for me, I guess.
It's a little too whimsical. And
I
know that
enjoy it
sounds
quite a
just
bit.
like such a terrible, like, it's too fun and whimsical. Like,
I will say
know.
it does do that kind of thing with the main character who's like, oh yes, I'm better than everyone and I just won't feel any emotions or really care about what's going on around me. Like that is kind of a thing that happens a lot, and that is to me always
That's
kind
not
of a
just
very
British people.
That, or we're going to bring up this like plot revelation and then never mention it again.
there's
Like
a
it
few
wasn't fucking
things.
important.
Yeah, there's a few things that are kind of bad in it, but overall, I would say the show's great.
I just love the Daleks. I just love the fact that a cheesy, stupid fucking villain like that is just
Right.
like this reoccurring plot device. I just there's just something about them that I just love like so much. They're so fucking hokey.
Oh, I made like a crossbow target thing. Huh.
So did y'all hear about the whole Harley Quinn thing going on right now?
What happened?
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate just because all the fucking woke crowd is going ape shit over it.
Right.
What happened?
It's a good show. It doesn't deserve all that.
So
stupid
the
shit.
creator of the show in an interview like admitted that like while they're working on season 3, DC had asked them to take out a scene, like a comedic scene where Batman is like going down on Catwoman,
Mhm.
Okay.
and their main reason was that heroes don't do that.
Well, really,
Which is
their
a
main
fucking
reason
hilarious
was,
line.
Is it that
really
they?
the main reason was that that quote got paraphrased. Because
Did
the
it?
actual quote is "heroes don't do that," and then the guy goes, "What? That's not something that's heroic that you think a hero would do?" And they go, "No, but we can't sell toys with Batman going down on Catwoman," which is still kind of a stupid argument because Harley
Because
Quinn
who's
is
selling
clearly an
toys from the
adult
Harley
show.
Quinn show?
Well, I think their
It's not
issue
really
is
it.
having a character that is traditionally associated with kids' toys doing something. I kind of get where they're coming from in the sense of why they don't want it to, why they would say
But
don't.
Every character in there has a
that's-
kid's toy.
But what I'm
But
saying is,
the problem is, the thing is, they like the
I-
creators of that show have like clearly like made that separate from all like the kids related stuff. It's
But
a
what-
purely adult show.
what I'm saying is, I don't
Yeah.
think it was, because I remember I did hear about this a little bit, and I don't think the thing that DC was saying he shouldn't do, because I was like, what, a hero shouldn't go down on a woman, and I was like, I think what they're more so saying is kind of a more direct sex scene for one of their, again, hero products. Like I
But
think
it-
that's kind of
But
what
I
they're.
still think it's. I get it. I do. But the show
And
is
there's a-
clearly going for a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
agree.
series
With-
of everything.
There's a scene with Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn scissoring each other, so I mean, I don't really see where Batman doing something makes it any like,
Cunnilingus on Catwoman.
yeah, and like they already established in the show that like him and Catwoman have like a thing, because Catwoman's just kind of like. I don't wanna
Again,
say
no,
a
I'm just
whore,
saying as in,
but,
like, just
she's
knowing kind of-
very,
Batman.
like, yeah.
Knowing PR teams and stuff like that, I can kind of see where their minds were when they're like having,
I
because
can
even
see
though
where
there's,
their minds were, but I think it's still just kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah.
but I think it's also kind of stupid that people are like, rah, over that. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, I think.
So-
I
just
think
the
most
whole
of it's
thing
just like a meme at this point.
Yeah,
There
Well,
isn't
no,
really
like-
but so much outrage over it.
there was. I was in a Twitch chat where there was some outrage, but Twitch and like the fringes of Twitter don't really count as outrage to me, because they're outraged over everything. I mean, let's be
Right.
fucking real.
yeah, and I mean, I'm sorry, for the most part, if you have time to sit down and stream regularly and stuff like that, there's, I don't know, I just, you don't have that much hardship going on in your life to a point where when you say something is an outrage, I kind of am going to take it seriously for the
Oh
most
no,
part.
I wouldn't. I don't think that they would say it's an outrage, but they would be like. I wouldn't say
mostly just
outraged
complaining.
by it, but yeah, just complaining. Or like.
And just like how we complain about a show if like something happens on it, we don't like it.
See, I don't know, the stuff I
Yeah.
was seeing on Twitter was more so like outrage in the sense of that they thought it was like sexist, the fact they didn't want to, they basically allowed, like kind of like what you said, sex
yeah,
scenes
like
before,
all this
but not.
stuff about just like.
But I'm like, that's not a sex thing. It's more so of what sells more toys. Not many kids are buying Poison Ivy toys. A lot of kids, though, are buying still Batman toys outside of just the movie mediums as well as the,
but
normal.
the thing is
But
that
my
kids
thing,
aren't.
my thing is
how,
you also
how
have.
does?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just gonna say, how does that affect toy sales?
It
Right.
doesn't. It's just that
Like, it-
just that PR and
and, like-
marketing teams are always nervous that when any of their things that are associated with kids get put in anything that's too adult. Mind you, there was some nervousness about even just a Justice League movie with how many times they swear and things like that, like hard
Right,
swears, and that was, I'll say Batman saying
get-
shit is a lot, less or a lot more, or easier to explain than a sex scene with Batman when it comes to a marketing team or to a PR team, and even they were nervous about that. So I'm just saying, as I from a marketing standpoint, I do get where they're coming from in the sense of like, let's tone it down a bit for one of our mainline
I don't
heroes.
know.
Side
I don't know.
characters.
From an I guess from like a creative point of view, if you're making a show that clearly is not for kids, like it's
Yeah, I don't
made
really
very
see-
obvious it's not for kids.
That's the thing is
And
that's not entirely the issue though. The issue is just the
That-
association in general.
But
Like
I mean,
when-
like by that logic, then Justice League shouldn't even have been made because,
Right,
like, if
because in
Batman's
Bat- I
only
mean-
allowed to be a kids thing, then
No, but
I mean,
there's
Batman
limits to
doesn't
what.
make any
sense.
sense.
Well, again, it's
Flying
not
to the
saying
wall,
it's not
busted
saying
his
it
head.
can't be a sex scene. It's simply saying they don't want to be too too raunchy, basically.
I don't know.
what's raunchy about
Like-
just oral?
It depends on how you film it. Like you could do it. You could do it very. You could do
I
it
don't
very
think
nicely.
Batman
Like
doing oral on Catwoman could be done very tastefully.
well, I'm saying you could. That's my point. I said you can't do it
Like-
tastefully for the most part. It's pretty difficult to do.
Because
Well,
that would kind of be the point of the joke, or the point of it being shown, is just
I
the
would
fact
say-
of, like,
the only way you could like I'll put it this way. There's only one like tastefully done oral scene I could think of, and maybe that was The Departed, and that was like it. I can't really think of many
Yeah.
oral scenes that were ever tastefully done. So I just say I could see where they got nervous and said,
I've seen movies where oral sex is tastefully done, but
what about in Game of Thrones when I almost said Littlefinger, Grey Worm, he's like eating out Miss Sunday or whatever.
yeah.
'Cause he's all like, I have no penis. And
Okay, wait a second. No. Here's again stupid in the last season. They kind of established, I think, that he still does have a penis.
well, I mean, if you're castrated, technically that just means that your balls have been cut off.
right. I don't think they ever said anything about them not having dicks.
I thought
Because even with
yeah,
with Varys, where he's like, my pods, it's like his pods could have just been his balls.
no, because Varys says root and stem, so I assume he meant.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But
Which-
I don't know if that was established for the Unsullied.
I'm about to say, yeah, I don't know if it was established in the show ever. I know in the books it's established that they also go root and stem, but
But you know, of course, the books and the shows sometimes.
exactly, yeah. So I don't know what was established show versus book.
The less dick cutting, the better.
Typically,
mean,
yeah.
Wouldn't you have like not that deep of a voice if your dick got
Oh
cut
yeah,
off?
look at those guys. What were they called? The guys who did like opera singing, where they like cut off
Oh,
Yeah.
castratos
I
or
know
whatever.
what you're talking about. Yeah, castratos, where they had like a really high tenor,
It is
like,
like
cutting their.
a very
their
haunting
balls.
sound they make while singing. Like they have that one recording of like the final castrato or whatever, and it's like kind of just disturbing. to listen.
Unsettling a little
It
bit.
is. It's just like, and I feel
Well,
like I'm
imagine
like,
knowing what's behind the sound probably
Yeah.
makes it more disturbing too.
no, that's exactly it. That's what
Yeah.
it's like. I'm just so depressed listening to it.
This poor man.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the New Girl episode where, like, Zoe Deschanel's character, she dates a guy with a micro penis.
Poor
And,
guy.
like, it's not really... I mean, it is kind of funny in a way, but, like, it's just more funny because of the fact that he thinks that having a micro penis gets him, like, makes him... Yeah, gives him the right to act like a dick to everybody. Because he's supposed to get, like, sympathy points or something.
Listen, he would from me.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie.
Like, sorry, mate.
But
Sorry,
she's
the
like-
dice didn't roll in your favor.
Yeah.
she's like, you know what? I bet you don't even have a micro penis. Blah 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 blah. You're just using that to act like a jerk to everybody. And he pulls his like pants and underwear down, and she's like, oh, because it looks like a baby pigeon's egg.
I should really watch that show.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Like there's scenes of it that are pretty funny, and then
Mm.
if you don't like the characters, like after like maybe the first or second season, then
Gotcha.
it really just doesn't click.
Because I do like Zoe Deschanel.
I like Zoe Deschanel too, but she is the worst part of that show.
Oh,
the
is she?
thing. The male, like the guys that she lives with, are the best part of the show.
That's what Kat
Like
was saying.
she literally, I think like there was some reason where like she like skipped a bunch of episodes like in season 5, and she didn't come back until like halfway through. I don't know if it was like a pregnancy or something like that.
I think it might have been. I think that might have been that point.
But like literally they got halfway through season 5 without her, because like they bring in like Megan Fox as like a side character, and I'm like, this honestly works perfectly fine as a show, like
Yeah.
without Zoe Deschanel being in it at all.
Yeah, Kat was a fan of it, and she basically said a very similar thing.
Gotcha.
yeah.
She basically
So-
told me that the show can exist without her, no problem.
Well, because like that's the.
And
it's
she, for
kinda
some
weird
reason,
because,
thought that was a selling point to me, and I was like, Jesus, you stupid motherfucking cunt.
What?
Just one of those things showed up and tried to attack me while I was fixing my roof. The manta ray fuckers. God damn it. It just,
Should we go to sleep?
yeah, let's go sleep real quick. I want to finish my roof before I go to bed. Like real bed.
Well, we're
Yeah.
laying in bed, so
I'm in bed.
But yeah,
Thank you.
I would say that. Yeah, New Girl really could work without like Zoe Deschanel in it at all.
mm,
And that's like not a discredit to her as an actress or anything. It's just
Right.
that, like,
I don't know what she's up to recently. 'Cause I haven't heard of her in a while.
I don't know. She cute though. I'll give her
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, she's just doing like independent movies.
That's kind of what she did before
Wait.
New Girl, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess that's
500
kind of the
Days
thing.
of Summer and Elf and Hitchhiker's
I'll-
Guide to the Galaxy.
I watched 500 Days of Summer again, like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like I used to love that movie like when I was younger, but just
Yeah.
something didn't sit well with me about that movie.
What's the movies that
I
you used to
like
love when you were
Juno.
younger?
I used to like Juno a lot when I was younger, but I got fucking annoyed by it.
You see, I'm
Like
afraid
when I
to
watched
rewatch
it.
that because I really love that movie.
I like.
Watch it.
I rewatched it, and then after like maybe 30 minutes of Elliot Page's dialogue, I was just kind of like, okay. Like,
You see, no, you know what? That was Silver Linings Playbook for me.
You know,
oh man,
you know,
that's
I'm
another
sorry,
movie that
like-
I really liked that I rewatched it, and now it's like just oof.
Garbage.
I still have like,
forgive?
He What were you said
about
gonna
yourself, fucking.
I just say, I in Juno, like, it's not just that movie. It's kind of like almost every movie I've seen them in is like just always. I don't know. I've never seen a movie where I was like, yeah, great job. Like
Oh, you're
the
talking about Elliot.
actor?
yeah. I just
Oh,
never
okay.
understood.
I don't know.
The
I've seen him
obsession.
in quite a few movies that I really liked him in.
I remember liking Inception.
Inception, Hard
Was it
Candy
that?
was
But-
the one.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Paige. Like that had nothing to
Super
do.
was just fucking weird.
Yeah, I hate that movie. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say I hated it, but I don't really know what to feel about it. I watched that and I was just like that.
I think it's just that Rainn Wilson doesn't do anything for me.
No. Well,
In
I
all
like him as
honesty.
Dwight in The Office, but
Yeah,
after
he's
that,
fine as
you've kind of
Dwight.
lost me.
Yeah. But James, what the question you asked? What's a movie that you liked when you were younger but you hate now?
Yeah.
What would your answer be?
I'm trying to think. That's what I was kind of thinking. I think Juno is on it too because I remember rewatching that and going like, it's really not that good. But I'm trying to think of some. And I'm kind of drawing a
I think
blank.
there's a certain like charm to Juno. You know what I mean? I don't really hate it. It's just that like it's not as fun as I remember.
Yeah.
But you kind of just have to be in the mood for like that really kind of bleh dialogue in a lot of cases.
Oh God, that Diablo Cody dialogue.
Like that ain't no etch sketch. That's a doodle bug that can't be undid. And I'm just like, oh my god.
Your ego is
please.
prego. I'm sorry, I'm on my hamburger phone.
I forgot about that.
You know what? Growing up, I kind of wanted that hamburger phone.
I remember Hamburg.
I'm pretty sure they sold it at Hot Topic at some point.
Well, I mean, the
I'm just
hamburger
guessing.
from before Juno.
I know, but I'm pretty sure like it got like a renaissance basically in like Hot
Oh,
Topics and Spencer's and places.
Yeah, places where you buy tacky shit that nobody fucking wants.
Yeah.
It's honestly amazing that those stores are still going.
I haven't been in a mall in like 2 years.
That's right.
The last time that I went to a mall was to see that piece of shit movie.
Oh god, yeah.
The fact that that's my last good memory of being out in public.
Oh,
Fucking
we need to
Rise
get
of
that. We need to
Skywalker.
get that changed like fairly soon.
Like I said, I mean, you and I still live near each other at least.
How about say,
both
and
fully
I just-
vaxxed, so.
how about that? I just got fully vaxxed, so
Fuck it. The only thing now is just that I'll probably be working most of the days.
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I might come up there sometime soon. We'll see.
Well, just
Yeah.
let us know, and we can all have a little reunion special.
We can watch The Croods 2, because that's still in theater.
Is it?
I
Yes, it
kind of
is.
forgot they made a second one.
So by the way, I
Yeah.
did see the first one. I actually was surprisingly happy with it. Like
I
I
heard
did
that
not-
one was actually pretty good.
so like Kat's brother is mentally handicapped and all. So like
Yeah.
a lot of times it's like watching a lot of Disney movies and stuff like that because he
Mm.
he enjoys them. And so I was like, all right, so what's now? Like, I just kind of went through kind of the Disney catalog with a bunch of movies over and over, and eventually got to Cruise. I was like, I was kind of sitting there downstairs with them. I was like, this actually ain't that bad of a movie.
Yeah. Well, we have these guys, and they like do box office reports. They have like a morning show that they do like every Monday.
Uh-huh.
And like they always do like box office numbers, and they're like, and we're still happy to report that The Croods 2 made like $2 million at the box office this weekend. Like still going strong, baby.
Look, Quiet Place 2 is the first movie to cross $100 million domestically.
Hey, listen, right now,
Like in the
AM.
whole pandemic, or
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I'll say
Which, I mean,
this:
100 million sounds like a lot, but that's really not a lot.
AMC has made me like over $10,000 at this point, so I really need to
Uh-huh.
go see some movies at AMC to show my appreciation.
I'm about to say, you need to go support your damn theater.
For some reason, I thought you were sitting on a lot more than 10,000. I don't know.
No, that's
why.
like, well, I guess I am today at least. Today I'll at I think like $20,000 total. And I
Oh,
started
for
I
some
only
reason.
put
So,
in
like, how
like
do you cash
30.
out on that?
When it hits about $1,000 a share,
Oh, okay.
and I got 233 shares. So yeah,
Jesus.
Honestly, you can just quit your job at that point.
I've actually already quit
just
my
live
job.
off that for-
I've actually
Oh,
already
you already
I've already
quit.
quit my job. Yeah, I had my last day today actually.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
yeah?
what are you doing now?
Stay at home dad.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
And so I'll probably like obviously I'm still doing other stuff on the side and things like with Summit because like we have a mastermind class coming up soon. So we have money being made from that. But that stuff I can do without I can do that basically on my own time, so I can still be there with him and all that stuff. So oh no, I'm excited as can be because now I get to actually I don't have to travel and be gone from him.
Yeah, you actually get to spend the whole day with him,
I know, like I just
which
like,
I know that's like your pride and joy right now. So.
yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
I got to a point where I went from like loving to travel to dreading it beyond all mention. So
Well, just because you're away from your kid.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited that I could actually be home with him now. So I'll probably like if I'm taking care of him and can't work on some other stuff, I'll probably actually just stream every now and again a bit more just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I've already turned to my today was my last day, so I'm
Now
completely
you're
staying at home
officially a
now.
stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
Nice. Good on you, mate.
I don't mean
Mate?
to sound like I'm bored. I'm just tired. Because I've been up since 6.
I
So
have done.
how'd your first day go?
It really wasn't too bad. I clocked out at 2 when I got there at like 11, just because
Oh.
like,
Oh, it was just orientation.
well, it was really here's what you need to do for orientation tomorrow. Was basically most of it. Just like go here, go there, click on this website, blah blah blah. But I was gonna tell you guys something. I just couldn't help but laugh at it, even though it was honestly pretty offensive to me.
Oh, no.
Somebody, there was like a kid that was like 16. It was like 2 kids that were 16 that were doing the new employee orientation.
Uh-huh.
And one guy's like, "So how old are you anyways, man?" Like 40.
Oh no!
And I'm like, "No, not quite."
Oh man.
I said, "I'm older than you, but I'm not 40."
I am 40 years old.
You should have said, "Now listen here, you young whippersnapper."
I honestly
in
wasn't
my
thinking
day.
about it. I wasn't like super offended, but I was just taken aback because I started thinking like, do I really look like I'm 40?
See, now you're starting to think of that guy.
See,
But I couldn't help but laugh, like telling it.
like, yeah, I think it's just a hairline. No offense,
Yeah.
because I'll
Well, I
say
mean, I'm
this:
bald
ever
now.
since I went bald, like, it's kind of nice. I don't get carded anymore, so it's been.
Yeah.
Oh,
know.
so
I mean,
I've
I'm
been-
bald.
I've been growing out my hair recently to see how like long it can go. And it's fairly long. It's like past my ears at this point.
Oh God, I got.
I had on like those like those glasses that you wear like where you can look at a computer screen for a long time and not get
Yeah.
headaches or tired or anything.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
wearing
those.
those now. I wear those now, and I went to the bathroom wearing them. I looked in the mirror and I was like, why do I look like a horticulture professor?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
weird. We
funny.
are starting to get old.
Yeah,
But yeah, I am.
I'll be 30.
If I grew out my hair, I would look even older than 40, because I have like no hair anymore.
Yeah,
I
I've
should
been.
grow our hair together.
No. You can if you want to, but those
Look,
days are
it started out as pure laziness and just being busy, and then it
Yeah.
turned into, you know what? I want to see where this can go.
Well, my
So-
problem now is that I've developed an allergy to most shampoos. So like
Okay.
I use like face soap or body wash to just like wash my bald head now. Because if I like use actual shampoo, if I like grow hair out and use shampoo on it, it'll start like oozing and like getting these like big yellow flakes that just like peel off and shit. It's
Right.
just so disgusting. It gets like oozy and smelly and it's just
Yeah.
bad.
Gross.
It is really gross. And after like the 5th time of like, I just kind of like grew it out and shaved it and grew it out and shaved it. And then I was like, you know what? Like, it looks like shit. Like, it's all yellow and oozy anyways. So it's just like,
Right.
I'm just going to go just straight bald. And I've pretty much done that for like the past 2 years at this point.
I like the bald lifestyle.
I like it too. And since
I've
I
been
don't have,
told
like,
I
a
look like an
beard
evil
now-
villain, and I appreciate it.
But since I don't have a beard, it's pretty low maintenance because all I gotta do is just shave my head and shave my face at the same time. Doesn't take that long.
Ah, the roof of my house is finally done.
But I could
Right.
definitely pull off like
put a
the bald
sunroof.
with a kick-ass beard look if I ever decide to go that route. So that's comforting, I guess.
Yeah, I have a very raggedy beard, but it looks better than not having a beard at all.
Yeah, like a cue ball. That's the cue ball look that I've got going on right now.
Look, Allie has never seen me without a beard at this point, and I don't think she's ever going to.
Kat always wants me to trim
should I-
my beard, and I'm always like, no, I'm gonna grow it out like a madman one day. And now that I don't have,
no,
now that I'm a stay-at-home dad, I am going to grow it out like a motherfucker.
Do it.
To be honest,
didn't you
I
actually
kinda-
didn't you actually shave your face clean once? And she was like, no, don't.
Sort of, yeah. Like I buzzed it down pretty. I just used a buzzer to get it all the way down because I can't really shave my chin because I can't really feel anything there, so I would end up cutting myself pretty easily. But I buzzed it down to like with the zero guard, and yeah. She was like, no, no, you look like a fool. This is stupid. No. I don't know what she said. That's just how I remember it.
I don't know. My issue with just a beard in general to me is that I hate like the feeling of it. I don't know. Cause mine, it just doesn't grow the same as you guys. It's just, I don't know. And that's not saying like for right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just different type of hair.
I wish mine was more full. I have a very wiry beard. I have a typical Welsh beard, and it is what it is.
I don't know what the fuck my beard is, but Jesus. I mean, after like 3 or 4 days, it's pretty. It's not like a beard, but it's, you can definitely tell.
Right.
I don't know if it's French or it's whatever. Because like all of my grandmother's like nephews and like my dad's cousins and stuff, they're all like kind of balding with like super thick beards, and they're hairy as shit all over. So it's like, well, gee, I guess I know where my family like gene pool came from.
Yeah, where you know exactly where you got your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really anyone in my family that really grows a really good beard, so I'm like the only person in the family that's actually like grown, like fully gone out and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it." So
Well, like I imagine like it's kind of a generational thing too.
yeah,
Because like my dad can grow a pretty kick-ass beard too, but he's just of the generation where you just go to work clean shaven, you know.
like my dad has a goatee and that's all he ever does.
Yeah. But it works for your dad.
Oh yeah, no, whenever he shaves it off, it just looks funky.
Yeah. Well, because, like, I don't know. My dad went into work. I think it was, like, the year before he retired. He was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna grow my beard out and see what happens. And I don't know. It looked pretty cool. And his beard is all white now because he's, like, 60-some years old. But still. Makes him look like Gandalf.
Let's see.
But he doesn't have like that wispy, wiry kind of beard.
See, I have definitely the wispy, wiry beard.
Yeah.
Like it gets to a point where I can actually like, start like really, like my mustache especially just goes wild like really quickly, just because it keeps like growing really long and like. If I really want to, I'm pretty sure I could like really get to like twirl like a lot. Like
You could wax it and be like make the ends go upward.
yeah, so I
Be
could
like the
do.
ultimate hipster.
Yeah, I just wish I had I wish it was just a bit more. Like I don't have.
I'll trade you.
I would take it. I would go unruly with my beard. I don't mind.
Mine isn't really that unruly. It's just kind of thick. I don't know. But I would, like, if I ever grow it out, I would have to, like, trim it just because, like, it literally grows from, like, my cheeks all the way down to my chest. And to have just, like, a neck beard that, like, goes up to your cheeks, it just looks like shit. So...
Well,
Oh, God.
it's close to midnight, so
Oh,
I'm probably
God,
gonna
I
be
should've-
heading off soon.
I
Oh
should've
yeah,
been in
you're
bed
right.
2 fucking hours ago. I gotta get up at 6.
Ugh, yeah.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has.
I'll have to, well, I don't know. I'll have to see about Monday. Like, if you guys do it on Monday, I'll probably just watch.
Probably not for me.
Oh, okay. Well, then you and Nick can have something fun to do, Jam.
We'll try to think of something.
Well, no. I think, I'm trying
Maybe
to
Troy
think
will
if
be
I'm,
able to go on.
I think I'm off either Tuesday and Wednesday or Wednesday and Thursday of next week. I can't remember, but if I'm off on Tuesday, then I'll be there on Monday.
I got a great scene right now to end this on. I'm just on my widow's walk and just seeing the sunrise above the ocean.
That's awesome.
What a peaceful way
Nice.
to end this.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for